Whoa! Monday. Hi. I hope you're happy and awake and up and awake and awake and up. And I'm not doing well. I've got I don't know, how's the flagpole sitting? I'm not sick, but I'm not well. Flat Cat Jessica almost nailed it in the chat. I have what can only be described as a severe case of the bubble guts. I don't know what's going on with me. I cannot promise you 30 minutes of a show today. I really can't. And for everybody who thinks just looking for excuses, why would I wake up at 2 a.m. to then do 30 minutes of a show? I'm just letting you know I may blast off during this show. I'm not... It's creaky down there. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to get gross and disgusting, and it's not sloppy. I'm not making mud pies. But I was, I don't know what I ate. I had girl dinner last night, where you just kind of snack. And I can't imagine what I ate all night long, indigestion, burping, I almost vomiting in my mouth. I don't want to get gross. And then I took an antacid this morning. Acid Dust said, do you drink a lot of milk? I drank a gallon, no more than usual, no less. I know what does a body good. I love eating milk. Rustic guts. I got rustic guts. Anyway, I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm here. We're going to do it. I just want you to know if the stream ends abruptly or we go to like a Chuck Mangione loop for 17 hours or something. I want you to know what's happening. I'm in the other room on one of my mini squatty potties, just knees above my head, giving birth to a log. That's the thing, is I don't even think there's anything in there. I don't even think there's anything in the is this rough to start off with on a Monday? I hope you're hi everybody. Welcome to the program. Hit the like button, you fucks. I'd like to make sure let's put Brian K and Flat Cat Jessica in charge of likes today. Brian K is in charge of likes just because he supports replayables. It's your punishment, Brian. So I'm going over, I'm doing some forensic work on replayables the other night. Because again, I'm baffled here. I talked to Bob Levy a little bit yesterday. Bob Levy and I are fine or whatever. I was just expressing my confusion over the Chris Abels replayable. Look, there's no question now. It's pretty much evident for anyone who cares to look that Chris Abels was buying views on all his Shuli Network videos. And look, Shuli acted like he was upset with that and was going to get rid of him and stuff. But clearly he doesn't give a fuck. Clearly he doesn't give a fuck. I'm over there on Replayables watching the other night. They made about $300 on Friday night. Over 200 of that 300 was Dave Dalafour and Brian. Now Brian only gave like 20 or $30, but Dave Dalafour gave, $170. It's like there's two fans over there keeping that show afloat. So, and look, I don't know Dave Dalafour for all, no hard feelings. I know the guy doesn't like me. I've seen the chats. Oh no, I hate it when a super chatter doesn't like me. Oh man, that's money I could have got. Right, Disgracie? I love when people tell me about money I could have got. If you were nice to me. It's like, oh God, if I went through my whole life changing my behavior to make you happy for dollars. We have fans where the more I yell at them, the more money they give me. So I'll go with those idiots. I don't need to yell and try to please some moron who wants me to glad hand them for money. I'll just yell at the fucking guys who want abuse. Who's somebody who likes to get yelled at all the time? Panhandler's a fucking idiot, and he super chats. Ace, he's a fucking moron, and he super chats. We all know I got in a fight with Brian Landon the other night. He sent me a nice email. He's a nice man, but fuck that guy. So now that's where I'm at. If you give money to this program, eat my asshole, suck my dicks, fuck my yard, eat my duck. Flat Cat Jessica's a dumb bitch. She can't stop throwing it in here for diaper ointment for your butthole. See what I mean? I didn't want to share this personal info with you guys. This is not meant to make you laugh. It's meant to just give you expectations, okay? It's a Monday, and I don't want you coming in here with the wrong expectation. I'm kidding. Like whoever you want. Give money to whoever you want. But, the only thing I ask you not to do to me is never email me and go like, I was going to give you money, but... Fuck your money, dog. Fuck your money. Anybody who uses their money like that is gross. Erica Ann, good morning, Patrick. Poop away. Some of the ladies are okay with my movements. Mr. Panhandler, $20. Thanks, buddy. See? What a fucking idiot. What a fucking moron. Giving me $20 for calling him an idiot. Do you see how this works? It's not hard, Steel Toe. It's not hard. I don't know what we're going to do today. We have to address some stuff. We have to talk about the Comedy Shaman situation. If you missed it, if you're not a member and you've missed the weekend shows, and I said shows, we had multiple for our Overdose members. Thank you, Kinky Loco, as well for the sticker. You know how I feel about birds and fruit, but we'll allow it. If you haven't seen the members only shows, you're really missing out, and they're all up on the Overdose right now. Nobody Likes Onions. Hold on. NobodyLikesOnions.com/overdose. You can go watch it right now. You can go download it right now, audio only to listen to. It's also on the Overdose Lite if you want to hear the whole thing. If you want to hear a preview of it, almost 2 hours long, that's available too. But it's pretty much a 4-hour show. Full show that you got Saturday night where we watched part of Comedy Shaman's thing. Now I say part because maybe we'll watch the other half today. This guy's losing his mind. We're seeing a nut, and we knew he was a nut based on the lengthy pork emails and stuff. But people are sending me the screenshots he's posting up in other Discords. I guess Crumbum has a Discord. Everyone has a Discord. Sure. I guess he's over there having a real tough time with reality. So I wanted to help him out today. And again, this guy's already marked me as an enemy and I'm an asshole. It's like, it couldn't just be that you have no talent and are not cut out for this. Look, and by the way, keep trying. Nobody's telling you can't. I told Little Mir the same thing when he started. He said, you'll see, I'll be a man soon. And it's like, I don't even know what the fuck he's doing now. But I imagine he's great, and I imagine it's one of the best up-and-coming shows on the net, because how could it not be? These guys are great. They've watched shows their whole life. They're mush-minded idiots who have let men infiltrate their thought patterns, and now they've, turned this weird parasocial relationship into delusion, thinking that they can now do what their hero does, or something. I'm not even sure what he's convinced himself of, but it's fucking bad over there.
I remember when I was young, my big sis Heather would read to me, dare, re, mi, d. Get it? She's fucking dead.
I got it.
Oh, great. Dan G and his retard jokes cost me another $180,000.
Yeah, that's right. Every time you guys make...
Right. Disgrace E.
Every time you guys make fun of Disgracey and her dead kid, you're costing me $180,000. She's over there just screaming on the Rumble. By the way, we're on Rumble. Hi, Rumble. Over there just screaming like, I'm sorry, I'll always defend my kid. It's like, no one knows who your kid is. No one even knows who your kid is. What's a steel toe? Don't worry. We have an update today. They are missing goals, and he is missing holes. You know what I mean? Because he can't fuck. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the show. I'm not doing well. I feel it. It's all gurgly. It's all burgly. And I can't promise anything. I keep saying that, but I'm going to really try to stick it out. So it's not that I want to do a bad job. Let's do a random spot check and just see what's happening over on Steel Toe. Who wants to guess what they'll be talking about today? Let's fade it up.
All out.
Lube up your intestines a little.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was a bad weekend. And I was going into it like Friday, I'm cocking off.
Whoa.
And Friday, I'm like, we're down, baby. Here we go. We're on our way back to fighting weight, so on and so forth. And then just all weekend.
There was some of that.
Yeah.
He's got
But
the
you
shits
do
too?
That, though. Like, anytime you get down a pound or two and you're excited about it, you're like, oh, but that gives me some clearance.
Right.
That's the part.
Anytime he gets down a pound or two, Mooby tracks his weight to the pound.
No, that's why
just,
they get out of control.
It's like the yodeling guy in The Price is Right when you step on the scale just every day. A little more, a little more, a little more. And, look.
And he'll fall off someday.
Yeah, there are people who, have given up like that, who just look like shit and don't care about themselves. And, in a weird way, that has to be easier, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because you have
great.
no dignity, no self-control.
Yeah.
You don't realize you're doing wrong. You're just a dumb ape.
I mean, I realize
You're getting fatter and stinkier and shittier.
Zero Dark Tony says that shirt again. He does wear this heck.
I have the problem of possessing shame. And it's the shame that really kind of binds me to this life of guilt and chunk, if you will. Does that make sense?
Chunkitude.
Yes, chunkitude. Red Fox Mad with $4.99. Oh, he put the link to Matt's Garage Show video in there. So if you guys want to go check that out.
We don't.
Absolutely do.
Oh,
We
it's
don't.
just the cover one.
Matt, Mr. Approachable says 232 by January 12th of 2024. Cocktiff says 250 by New Year.
And by the way, they have a $300 goal today. It is the full goal today. $300. I'll be looking forward to that. I'm sure they'll hit it. They always hit it. They never miss. They're great. You suck. They rule. You drool. And you're mistaken. I have some steel toe clips today to talk about as well. I mean, they just get weirder and weirder. And I was watching a video of I don't know. It's just couples, man. You think it's going to go well. You think you're different. You think it's going to go good. You think it's going to be different. I look, didn't that BS show just fucking die? They were the ones who were like, okay, Patrick, okay, you're gone. You're gone. You guys stopped. They're not even married, right? I told you. I was like, they looked at each other and made jokes about me. They were like, Melton thinks we won't last because we're a couple. You're gone. You're gone. It's not new. This isn't new. Couples have been trying to do shows forever. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Honesty doesn't work on the radio when there's a third-party audience involved. I'm telling you. You have to be very talented and very secure for that to work. So I'm watching Gino and Keanu, who, I'm huge fans of, much love. And I'm watching them in the car going like, how do they not see it? I already see it coming. And I know what they're going to say because they watch every morning. They'll go, oh, Melton. That's how Keanu talks. Keanu talks like she's auditioning for Bridgerton everywhere she goes. Oh, Melton. It's like, we get it. You're like dirty, dirty shit in bed. The only women who talk like that, like just handfuls of hay and clams jammed up their butt. No normal girls talk like that. Everywhere she goes, she's walking around like Natasha Leggero in long-armed gloves. Oh, Melton, that's not appropriate. It's like, no one talks like that. We're not doing that. Like, what do you get out of that? So anyway, it's insane. And then again, Gino thinks, this headband looks good. I'm new to Gino and stuff, but it's like as an honest, objective third party, it's like, what are you creeping up on now? 50? Enough with the headband. And I'm not even kidding. I understand your hair's going away, so you're super self-conscious. But you're like that bald guy on 90 Day Fiance who won't stop wearing the weird bowler hats and shit. It's like, you look insane. That's also not how anyone looks. I understand in your brain, you're going like, everyone has hair and I don't. I better cover up my head so people don't know I don't have hair. Yeah, but you look like Mr. Potato Head walking around. No one wears, you know what I'm talking about? Like, nobody walks around wearing trilbies. It's insane. You look nuts. So, like, the fact that you walk around everywhere with headbands on, I get it. It's your look. It isn't. It looks like shit. Stevie Lou's in the chat going, bald guys are okay. But there's nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And by the way, I've seen Gino without the headband. It's not that bad. The headband makes it look like you're balder. The headband makes it look like it's so dumb. It's so dumb. And just a relic of insecurity on a 50-year-old man is just bad. Again, people make fun of me all the time. Like, Melton wears hats because he's going bald. It's like, sure. I've told you all the reason I wear hats, and you all know I have hair. The reason I wear hats is I wake up early in the morning. I don't want to do anything with my fucking hair. It's a nightmare. If I took my hat off, I'd look like Comedy Shaman over here. Just hay, bird's nest, old scarecrow spare parts field. So I don't know. And by the way, what's the plan? Do you wear this into your 70s? Knock it off. It is just a weird, you're broadcasting to everyone that you're insecure about your hairline. And again, I know you think it's like your brand and it looks fucking ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. Is there a dress headband? When you go to a wedding, do you put on a black headband to match your tux? I mean, you look retarded, dude. And again, this isn't an attack on Gino. I don't really know Gino or his comedy or his show. Who could sit through it? But the point is, everyone knows that you're an insecure bitch. Everyone knows that when you wake up in the morning, you go like, oh, my hair, and panic and put on a cloth. You put on a cloth. It's a modesty panel for your dome. That's what you put on. You wake up every morning and go, better grab my square of cloth so no one knows I'm bald. We know you're bald. That's the thing, is Gino's not even bald. Gino's not. This has got to be insulting to Stevie Lou, you know? Stevie Lou doesn't walk around all day looking like Axl Rose. What are you doing? You don't need that. You do not need that. So, I guess cool. Keep different colors of weird greasy squares of fabric around your house. They have to keep tying around your head to fool us all. Wow, he must have a really thick head of hair and have to tie it back. That's what's going on, right? Wow, he must have so much hair. He has to tie it up like a bushel of corn. He must have so much hair. No, just let it be. Let it be. You're engaged now. You don't have to, hide your top. Is that how you say it? Hide your top. Dear God. Barrister. Fuck, I'm not doing. I feel it. I could pop. I might pop. Have you seen Stuttering John's attack on you since his return from his fake Jamaica? I saw the 5-minute clip where he said I misspelled unsolicited in an email. That's why I released the whole email chain. No, I didn't. Misspell unsolicited. Teach. This guy's a teacher, and he doesn't know how to spell words. He's like, there's so many grammatical mistakes. No, there isn't. Hey, Stuttering John, I don't cover you or talk about you because you're a loser. Well, that's not true. I talk about losers all the time, and I'm one. No, I don't know. Everyone else talks about Stuttering John. We don't really handle that stuff over here. But what a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot with a sad, sad disaster of a trans kid. You're a bad, I'll say what Steel Toe said all along, and I'm not embarrassed by it when you clip it later. You're a bad dad because your kid's trans and gay. They're a disaster. Shame on them. Make sure he gets that. Make sure that gets to the NAACP. Eric, and he's yucky and she's sad. Are you talking about Steel Toe? Lance, I'm writing a book about Steel Toe coming soon. Oh, is it by your aunt's publishing company? Is that where we're gonna get it? So I don't know. And then we got to talk about, I got more Jared stuff to talk about today. I think we're gonna have to kick him out of the community.
Melton, we grabbed another band pilot flying J's off to blast Mrs. C's dirty onion ring. My floor is almost full. Thank goodness Heather couldn't hear the painful moans as Mrs. C's leather Cheerio was blown out.
Jesus. Jesus.
How's my audio?
Melton, we grabbed another band, Pilot Flying J's, off to blast Mrs. C's dirty onion ring. My floor is almost full. Thank God Heather, the deaf daughter, couldn't hear the painful moans as Mrs. C's leather Cheerio was blown out. Got her. Leather Cheerio might be the grossest way I've ever heard. And then you have to be talking about her asshole, right? There's no way a woman's vagina is a leather Cheerio. That has to be an asshole. That has to be an asshole. So anyway, look, Jared, if you missed the drama, again, we had 2 bonus shows. They're available on the Overdose and Overdose Light this weekend. I highly suggest you get caught up on those because they are relevant. You know, Friday night, Jared starts bitching in the chat about his dog again being sick and in pain and laughing kind of about it. And we all kind of get upset and lose our minds. DK, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. That's going to make me close to my nut. That's going to get me pretty near my nut. I'm just warning everybody. I could nut soon. Or I could nut early today. So, you know, everybody from Earl Skakel to fearless. Everybody who's a dog advocate in our chat is offering to help pay and stuff, and it's just become apparent to me that this is all kind of a work. What I'm saying is I'm done believing Jared about anything. Yesterday he's talking about like he was gonna take his dog to get euthanized, and before he could do that, she died in the night, and then he left her in his RV all day long cooking in the sun, and then he took a nap and he watched TV and he did some research to download some bagpipe clips. Jared's over there going like, no one tried to help me. It's like, I want you to listen here. Fuck right off. Fuck right off. My sympathy and humor of this situation has run out. I think this guy's a troll. I think he's full of shit. I don't think there was a dog. Or something like that. I don't know if there was a dog or not, but this guy's become so fucking clownish that now he shall not be believed about anything. So this beautiful human being who we kind of take under our wing and have tried to help and I just don't know anymore. He doesn't care. He was in the chat yesterday like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to troll since the old days. I know all the tricks. Fuck y'all. It's just like, okay, well, I think you're a fucking troll. He's like, I'm going to bury her on a hill. I'm going to download bagpipe music and play it. It's like, you sound gay. First of all, you got us. You got us. He's like, I have photos. Don't have photos anymore. Here's what I need you to do. Shut the fuck up. That's where we're at with Jared, I think. It's time to just shut the fuck up. We don't believe you anymore about your dog. We don't believe you. I don't care. I don't care if you have photos of dogs. So we just don't believe you. And you're already in the chat screaming no one helped. Everyone tried to help you. Everyone offered you money. Everyone looked up places for you. Everyone tried to help you. So this is where we're at now. Shut the fuck up. Okay? We don't believe you. It doesn't even matter. We don't believe you. Remember when it was late Friday night and you're like, how am I supposed to Google? Everything's closed. Fuck off. We don't believe you. 3 days you complained about your super sick dog. You never even looked into how to help her. Fuck off. We don't believe you. And look, either way, you're either the worst dog parent ever by just ignoring your dog's pain, or you're a complete troll who's just taking advantage of the kindness of others and trying to make us feel bad or get set. I don't know what the end game is, but we don't believe you anymore. So fuck off. That's where we're just at on the dog. So we don't believe you anymore. I don't. And enough. So don't come in here. Jared, just letting you know, don't come in here anymore with stories about the dog or the dead dog or the burial or the taps or the no, we don't need to ban him. Enough. And Jared, don't type no one helped you again. I was here. I tried to help you. I was here when Earl called in and tried to help you. Shut the fuck up. So you can keep repeating yourself, but you will just get kicked out of here because people have had enough of it. So it's fine. Stay around. Be a troll. Be a loser. I don't care anymore. Don't bring up your dog again. Don't bring it up again. The dog's gone, or the dog never existed, or the dog wasn't sick, or the dog's fine. No one cares anymore. No one cares anymore. Shut up. Shut up. Let's all just drop it. Let's never mention it again. Shut the fuck up about the dog. All right, he's screaming, no one helped me, liars. Okay, I told you again, I was here when everybody tried to help you. So you are full of shit, and you'll be banned if you say it again. Because you're lying. You're lying. We were all here. Everyone offered to help you. Everyone tried to help you. Earl did help you. He called you and told you the name of 2 or 3 shelters, gave you numbers to call. You don't care. You don't care. Everyone tried to help. So, you're cruising for a bruising over here. We just don't, we don't have time for losers who take advantage of other people. The dog was old and died. Okay, bye. We told you to just shut the fuck up. Beat it. You and Comedy Shaman go start a show. You can operate your dead dog like a marionette puppet, and he can talk about how it's black and call it the N-word over and over again. You get back to the good old days of Opie and Anthony, where you stand behind a mic and shake, for hours. Jared has done this in 5 communities on YouTube now. Look, I don't even know if that's true or not, Ian Hawk, because you're a giant troll and a loser, but who cares? I've seen enough. So now he's in the chat yelling, no one tried to help. It's like, fuck off, man. Fuck off. Everyone tried to help you. Everyone tried to help. You had no interest in it, and now you're going to blame us? Fuck off. I can't deal with people who won't live in reality in the real world. Anyway, DK gave 10 gifted memberships, and that's got me semi-hard right now. So we're good. Sweaty Try Hard Dead Dog Super Sticker. See, that's funny. That's comedy. Ghost of Mr. P wished he sold Savvy that hot dose. $1.99. Jared pulled a Zumach on the dog with the RV. Yeah, he said she passed away at like 3 a.m, and then at like 6 p.m. last night, he's like, all right, I'm going to go bury her now. It's like, okay, I can't. Talking about digging a hole and playing Amazing Grace. It's like, get out of here. I picture him playing movies. I picture him playing the I Am a Real American as he buries the dog. A shitty MIDI soundtrack. He's just digging the hole. Oh, God. And then when you just kick that loose bag of bones into the sea. Oh, my God. It's rough. It's a rough life. Brian K., 5 gifted memberships. Hey, save some of that for replayables, buddy. Replayables? If I have to watch Bobby Fran's goofy ass too. No, he seems like a good guy. Erica Ann, my dog lady loves watching your how, Patrick. My dog lady loves watching your how. Tampa Terry says that's my anthem, brother. Yeah. Terry Balea. Shots fired. Mr. Big Shots fired. Arizona Mesa Tom says it all sounds a little shady, but I don't want to hear any more about it, Jared. When I had to put my dog to sleep, I didn't have to tell the whole chat. Yeah, he's going into like comical detail about it where it's like, okay, I don't know if I believe it anymore. It all seems what's the word I'm looking for? Cuckoo's magoo. That's the word. Cuckoo's magoo. Not accurate. Not real. So that's all I have to say about it. Let's move on from Jared. Again, Jared, we're not mad at you. Don't hate you or anything. Just enough about the dog. It's gotten so weird now that it doesn't even matter whether it's true or not. Shut the fuck up. We just have to have you shut the fuck up about it, okay? Enough's enough. Would you guys like to do some steel toe morning showing? Would you like to have would you like to watch some of that? Oh no, what's this? I gotta wait for this comment to render. From David Chandelier. It says, why won't it load? I gotta get a whole new chat system. You look nervous after the shaman fired. Let me tell you something. I mean, you're incorrect. You are incorrect, and we'll be talking about it. Mason in Portland, a.k.a. Portland Shane Gillis. Jared will now be joining the Catalano Army. Beware Melton. I announced that we probably have to leave Joey C alone, or at least the family stuff. I don't want to get... We might be too far in the mud on this stuff. You know what I mean?
Right pockets.
Deep in the mud. Hey, did you hear the story about when Aaron met April when she was 17 years old? I did. Here it is.
Kick. There we go. There we go.
If your show plays a sound effect of cheering as a regular part of the show, you know you're a loser. Replayables, Aaron Emholt. If you play clapping noise at yourself, you're out of your mind. I mean, how insane would I look if I was just here like, actually, I tell some of the funniest jokes around. And see, the audience agrees. See, you know what I mean? That's crazy. I'm sorry, I can't help it if I'm just super funny. See, the people laugh. They love it. They know that I'm a comedy guy. Yeah. Everybody knows. They know. They know that I deliver the funny. You know? I can't. The minute you have to do this.
Over on Kick. There we go.
What is he cheering about?
There we go. Thank you, buddy.
He's got like 70 subscribers on Kick now, whatever Kick is. It's the latest Twitch alternative for loser gamers who think people want to watch them play Fall Guy. Look, so he's got 70 new followers on that, and he's losing his mind. Like, we're pretty big on Kick. Him and Little Lemmy are fighting over Kick subscribers. It's like, okay.
Packerbacker says Reddit is full of incels and retards, but you repeat yourself. Rexstart parody account subscribing for 1 month over on Kick. There we go.
So they are now getting subscriptions on Kick, subscriptions on Rumble. They are panhandling where they can. And you know what I love? The fact that now, like, to pay bills, they're like, well, how much do we have in the Kick account? How much do we got in the Rumble account? I guess put that together with YouTube. We can pay the electric bill.
There we go.
He's playing a crowd, a sea of people going, because someone subscribed on Kick. One membership, and he's playing a crowd going wild because he got $5 that he doesn't even count towards the goal, by the way.
Thank you, buddy. And I don't mean to say that the tide is building over at Kick, but we're at 15 people tonight.
I mean, I can't. So Citizen M, love him or hate him, steps in.
Oof.
And right out the gate, too, actually.
Look
That's a
out.
person per minute.
Citizen M says, April met Aaron as a student when he came to her high school to promote the radio station. I thought they told the story before. No, here's what I remember.
Aaron came to April's high school to promote the radio station. She was 17 years old. And Aaron was 27? Ooh, 24?
Her class came in to record like an FFA greeting or something.
It wasn't my class. It was a group.
Yeah, that we used to do at the radio station. I didn't know who she was back then. It's not like we met.
I don't mean to brag, but I was president of my chapter at the time.
Yeah, I don't think we met and hi, how are you? I was the production director and I was just a fucking prick. And I'm like, all right, your turn, go. All right, your turn, go.
I wish I could go back to that moment and take it as a warning.
Yeah, all right, your turn, go. Yeah.
Wow. I wish I could go back to that moment and take it as a warning.
All right, no, that's good enough. I'll edit it. I'll fix it later. I would say I actually knew who she was and we met at the event at Raleigh's.
Well, you knew who I was with the whole Snapchat bit that you and Oz were doing.
Oz and I did a bit when I became single again where I just had people Snapchat me.
Cool bit. You also did a bit where when you were dumping your wife, where you had your male fans try to fuck your wife with your approval. Remember that? Remember when you told your male fans that they could fuck your wife? And then you read all the emails about them fucking your wife and you said that you'd want to be there watching? And you need to sign off? You cuck? Remember when you knocked up your wife that you were leaving and decided to stay with her, but that only lasted a minute? And you called your daughter an oops baby? Remember? Remember? We did a hilarious bit when I was single where we had people Snapchat me. Holy shit, let me get my pen and write this down in the radio marketing playbook. People are going to want to hear. What is this? You were single and talked to women? Normal rules?
I didn't even send you a message. I just added you, and you messaged me first.
Yeah.
You're like, "Aren't you that girl from Litchfield?"
Yeah,
and I'm like,
just-
I don't know if that's an insult.
Just a horny dude trying to get some pussy on the radio.
And look, it followed you home. And now you have to pretend like she's talented. I was watching, I think he was talking to Gino. Aaron was talking to Gino or something. And he said something to him like, we're so lucky to have these talented women on our shows. It's like, how many clips can you find of Aaron talking about how women are shit on radio? None of them are good. And then, by the way, again, last week he went on and said April had no talent and the only reason she was there because she married him. So which is it? Are we lucky to have unearthed these one-of-a-kind radio talents? Or is she only there because she married you? I'm confused. It seems disingenuous to say both.
Well, I guess you figured out the jig is up over here. He's on a ladder changing the studio light bulb.
Who's on a ladder changing the studio light bulb? I have no idea what's happening. Why is Joey C saying random cryptic things to me about people I don't know nor understand? Anyway, back to the steel toes.
That's all it was.
I remember seeing you messaged me that day, and I went to my coworker, and I'm like, this fucking guy.
Fucks yeah.
And he looked at me, and he's like, what are you going to do about it?
Never said I wasn't a scumbag. Are you I wasn't a scumbag?
Whoa.
Kidding me? Are you kidding? It was still wrong to have sex with her at 15, Aaron, says Fauci's Pangolin. Aaron Eimold says, don't forget those idiots who watch NLO win by 2, MLC, Pot Awful, and Red Bar, all tards. Not tards. I mean, maybe like Forrest Gump level IQ. Most of those shows are so unwatchably boring, but there's no accounting for bad taste.
Here's the crazy part. It's like, not only does Aaron think he's a good broadcaster, which is hilarious in its own right, a guy who's never really had a job doing radio, telling everybody else how it's done. Don't forget, he came on the internet and was screaming at everyone else like, these guys don't know how to do a show. He's screaming at shows 10 times bigger than his. They just don't know how to do a show. We have to come in from the radio and tell them all how to do a show. It's like, what planet are you on? What planet are you on? And now you're over there like these mental midgets on all these other shows. It's like, Aaron, I don't challenge people to physical boxing matches and stuff because I'm not a fucking idiot and a pansy. Look, the people have to run their mouth. I know that you just got a paycheck for knocking out a 12-year-old or something. I get it. You're a real tough man. The idea that you would be born in the middle, not even like a good part of Minnesota, like the middle of nowhere, Minnesota. You've never left in your life. You've never had to compete in any sort of real market in any real city. You've never like done anything remarkable outside of Stonies. There's a reason like your circle of influence is like 20 square miles. The idea that someone of your caliber is insulting the intelligence of other people is bananas. You're a Minnesota midwit. You could not cut it in any real metropolis anywhere in the nation. There's not, and I don't mean it as a radio guy like in a bigger market. Let's not forget he's in the 220th biggest market in the radio Hall of Fame. But I mean, if you had to live in like New York City or something, you'd die. You would die. You wouldn't make it. You couldn't. You'd get your ass handed to you on a subway or something day 6. Like you're just a country idiot. So this flexing your IQ again. I don't challenge men to physical altercations because it's gay, and I will beat your ass also. Like we don't need to kid around about it. I'm not talking about a sanctioned boxing match where you put on gloves and back your teeth with porcelain. I'm talking about just you and I in the yard. I'll murder you. I will murder you, you sloppy, Gumby-looking son of a bitch. Now listen, if you want to do an IQ test, that I'm in. Because how embarrassing for you in front of your woman. it's one thing to be like, I'm not the toughest guy in the world next to your girl. It's another thing to be like, these guys are all dumb, and then they all show up and prove you retarded. So I will issue this challenge any day you want, anywhere you want, any accrediting body you want can issue an IQ test to both of us at any time. I don't need to prep. He's one of those guys who thinks studying is going to help him with an IQ test.
I'm so disappointed.
What?
Mrs. C's taint juice is more bitter than usual this morning.
Ugh.
I think it may have something to do with the multiple Newport loads dropped in her rusty wagon wheel this weekend.
Oh, come on.
Nom, nom, noms.
What is that noise it's making first before the becomes like this weird noise?
I'm so disappointed.
What was that? That was
Mrs. C's taint juice is more bitter than usual this morning. I think it may have something to do with the multiple Newport loads dropped in her rusty wagon wheel this weekend. Nom, nom, noms.
I don't know what's slower. How slow the AI Joey C talks or how slow the real Joey C's brain functions. I'm not sure which is a quicker mechanism when it comes to it. Honestly. And also, when you say Mrs. C's taint juice is more bitter than usual this morning, I literally picture him tapping his wife's asshole like a Vermont farmer taps a maple tree for syrup. And it just runs out slowly. It's thick. It's viscousy. It's it's just dripping into a bucket where he drinks it. And he said it's more bitter this morning. It tastes like touching a battery to your face. Anyway, I can't believe this guy's calling people stupid. Again, Aaron, you're like, you're in the, I know that like being born in the middle of the country doesn't make you dumb, but like you've never left your home. You're literally one of those guys that has never left his hometown, ever. I went to Vegas once. I'm not kidding. I wouldn't be surprised if the farthest he's been from home is Vegas. One of those guys coming up on 40 years old. He's never been further from his home than one or two states. And these guys have and you can tell by how xenophobic he is and just his lack of understanding of the world. Remember when they were trying to like wrap their heads around the Federal Reserve while they told you how to save money? I mean, they're idiots. They're idiots. Yeah, they get their sushi at 7-Eleven. Johnny Rockwell. They're idiots. They're dumb. We've all heard April talk ad nauseum about how good McDonald's is. It's like, okay, that's who we're dealing with. That's who we're dealing with. A guy who knocked his wife up to save his marriage is going to tell you you're dumb. Okay.
See, you're like the evil version of me. I'm a more gentle soul.
So you probably met me actually when I was either 17 or 18.
Yeah, probably.
When I was a president, I was
well,
I was 17.
I didn't know it was bragging time this
dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? All I need to know is April was some sort of, superlative at her high school. I was actually the president of the whatever club. It's like, oh my God. Tell me everyone at your high school's retarded without telling me everyone at your high school's retarded. I'm sorry, if April was leading the bunch, how smart is everyone? April's dumb as shit. No offense. April's dumb as shit. April runs around talking about how fat people are worthless while her mom is the size of a supernova. April, your own mama looks like a tick that's gorged itself on retardation juice. I mean, your mom looks like, I swear to God, when your mom fucks your dad, it looks like a golf ball on a tee. She's just riding him with all her fucking divots. Your dad is like a thin, cancerous stick of a man. He looks like something that gets stuck in a John Deere tractor's wheel spokes that prevents it from going forward. Your dad looks like an old stick, like an old worthless stick man. He taught you how to hunt. Your mom looks like something your dad hunts. Did you and your dad used to practice on your mom when you were a kid? Did you go out did you get pellet guns and you went out and used to try to pop her through the trees? Your mom looks like a huge buffalo of a bitch. And Aaron, your sister looks like the goddamn Goodyear blimp that lost its sponsorship, so Goodyear was scraped off the side. Now it's just stretch marks and blood. So everyone in your family is fat, and April shall get huge and fat. You know, that tattoo of a Jägermeister deer on her arm will stretch out and look like one of Santa's reindeers got sat on. So this is the kind of intellect we're dealing with. They're like, fat people are gross. It's like, again, your mother looks like a giant swollen sack of garbage. It looks like something's fermenting and it's going to pop. So maybe we shouldn't just make fun of, bovines. Good point, Spoon Snake. A bovine. It's Guernsey country over there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody milk her to the juicing room. What do you get when you got what?
What do you get when you guzzle down sweets?
A big mother in Minnesota. Let's eat. Take her to the woods for a fight. Roll her up and murder her in the night. I can't sing today. I'm out of my mind. I got bubble guts.
The bubble guts. The bubble guts rocking to the beat. The bubble guts. The bubble guts. The bubble guts rocking to the beat.
So technically, by statute of limitation. No, wait, not that. Age of
I really apologize. I don't know how long I can make it today. I'm gurgling. I'm gurgling. I mean, there may have to be long breaks in the show. Or we might have to go to a toilet mic. I don't even know if that is such a. I'm not well.
Age of consent
Age of consent laws. It was kosher.
We were totally fine.
We were totally cool.
I shouldn't have fucked you in the production studio, though. That was morally
Got
wrong.
goo everywhere.
Goo all over. Those sliders were never the same.
Are you talking about me or the sliders?
We know there was no goo. You have to make somebody come for there to be goo. Oh God, you see this? I mean, I might vomit. It's not just shit. I'm not good. Like I'm gonna vomit. Like I'm not doing well. Like I ate something and I might have food poisoning or something. Like I'm sweating. It's gross.
I'm talking about the actual faders on the board. Yeah.
Not the
actually
slider.
The first station I worked at was so old school that we actually had the knobs that you turn. Like we didn't have the levels where you push them up.
I know.
We had the circle knobs and you had.
That's not old school. It's just a different style. Some boards have knobs, some have faders. He thinks that's old school. He thinks knobs were replaced by faders. It's like, no, there's just more compact boards that don't have faders. Like you can shrink up a board significantly by putting a knob instead of a long slider. When you have a long slider, you got 6 inches of room you got to have on the board now for the sliders. One's not an antiquated technology. Like there are boards available that do both.
To turn them up that way. It was, oh boy.
It used to be crazy. There used to be knobs. It's not a rotary phone. It's just a different input method.
It was at 70s as fuck.
They were all clogged with your nut from watching porn all the time.
All just cum all over them. Ugh. You turned them and they went. It was really strange.
Well, a weird white dust ploofed out of it when you turned it.
Just potato flakes just coming up right through the thing. All bad, man.
Gross.
All bad. Thank you to What's His Nuts for starting us off over on PayPal tonight. Ooh. What a guy. Look at that. Nat Clo.
Play the clapping sound for it.
Thank you.
With $10 says, since Aaron can't satisfy you in bed, April, Red Bar can be your new daddy. Give it a year. What, and he'll be dead?
If I could break.
So there is look, this ties into Comedy Shaman a little bit, right? Like there are I don't know what age. I don't know what the ages are because I've you know, I don't know. I wasn't around for the red bar brainwashing years. I honestly haven't listened to Mike David since probably 2008. You know, we all started podcasting together, and he used to have like a show where he had comedians on. He tried to be more real radio than everyone. If you go back and listen to like Mike tried to be on the radio, take a break every 6 minutes for ads, have the guys on. He used to do a fake, yo, everybody, Red Bar Radio, you're listening. Thanks for tuning in. Like he tried to do what Aaron thinks he did. And, you know, it all fell apart or whatever, but there's a period in there of like 5 to 8 years where if you were I'm going to guess 15 to 25-year-old male and you got into that show, he took over your brain. He found a USB port that was unguarded and just hijacked young, dumb kids' brains. It's what happened to Comedy Shaman. Comedy Shaman does not exist outside of Mike David at all. Everything this guy does, he cannot not bring up Mike David. Everything he does, every email he's ever sent me, every message he's ever sent me, every time he tries to explain what he's trying to do, every time he tries to explain what he's not trying to do, every time he tries to analyze somebody from a social or a professional standpoint, he ties it like it's gone. His identity is tied to that man as he screams and screams to hate him and want to be not the same. And like, he broke you, sir. He broke you. And by the way, there's a lot of other guys like that. Citizen M is a little bit like that. Look at him right now. It's like, no, there's no arguing about it. It just is. You got fucked by him. He's in your head. He's living. It's why I caution people all the time about this show, you know, because he started on me. He started emailing me and I felt those vibes and I was like, I never want you to talk about me like you talk about Mike. It's sick. It's gross and sick. I'm not a role model. I'm not your dad. I don't want you to fucking frame everything around me. Grow the fuck up. Become your own man. It's sad. It's sad. Everything this guy does is about a podcast he listened to while he was forming his life. And I don't know whether to chalk it up to the fact that you live in the middle. You know, all these guys seem to live West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, maybe Indiana, Missouri, this area. It's like, if you live in those states and listened while you were growing up, you got. You just got. It's an army of methed out retards. Citizen M, you're not left out of the example. You are the example. You're broken. You're fucked up. It's okay, but you are fucked up. You got fucked up, dog. You're fucked up.
I was both president and VP of the Bukkake Club. The offensive line, both starters and backups, used to glaze my face like a donut. Now Gino is my main piping bag.
Oh, God.
Aaron loves cleaning my face off after.
He probably would. Aaron would probably lick the cum off of her face after it happened. And look, I'm not saying don't be a fan of a podcast. And Mike David's funny. I'm not taking anything away from that. You all got brainwashed. You're all like weird sycophantic
Aaron pulled up to the
soldiers.
high school in his 83 Chevette, not Corvette. A Chevette is like a shitty Yugo, but I had never seen a car, and the only thing I ever rode before was Dad's cock. It made me brew a shrimp fondue in my panties.
That's why I like high school girls. I get older and they stay the same age.
Hey. Look, if I was April's dad, I got to be honest, I would probably fuck my own daughter too. Can you say that? Is that inappropriate? If I was April's dad and I had to fuck April's mom, I'd probably be like, no thanks. I'm going to fuck our daughter. I'm going to fuck our hot little piece of ass daughter. And then my wife, April's fat mom, would go like, that's disgusting. You better not fuck our daughter. And I'd be like, catch me if you can, you old fat bitch. So, my favorite fans are the ones I can tell who aren't, who enjoy the show but aren't glomming onto it too hard. Every once in a while I give shit to somebody like Colt C, for being a detractor and talking mad shit. But Colt C is just shooting the shit and giving me shit. And I don't have to worry about Colt C, sucking my dick too hard. He keeps me honest. He teases me. That's your as much as as little as I hate to give him credit, be normal. Addicted to Ubiquity, you're not a good fan. You're a complete suck up and tool. And I need you to start thinking for yourself, okay? Go rogue. Do something crazy. Start deleting people out of the no, do not do that. You're great. You're all good boys. You're all nice. You're all friendly, but it's unhealthy and it's not nutty. And the fact that none of you even recognize that you've been got shows how powerful it is. And look, Citizen M may not be as bad and as far gone as Comedy Shaman, but ooh, it is rough. And if you go, let's go to real quick to wrap up with Steel Toe. They aren't mentioning goals anymore. Last Monday they started this thing where they're not going to mention goals anymore. And then cut to Wednesday, this happened.
Have bought houses in the last year or so it would really suck if they bought their house at that price and then the whole thing cratered.
Why are we buying houses in the last year?
Right? We got to live somewhere.
They're so dumb. Why would anybody buy a house in the past year? It's like people need places to live. You dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. And Aaron's like, people bought houses up here. Wouldn't it suck if they crashed? It's like, it's called the market. Do you think this is the first time that's ever happened? You guys are dumb. First of all, wasn't there a housing crash literally like 15 years ago? Hello? You were alive and an adult for that. One of you. So this happens all the time for different reasons. The market goes up and down. My parents had an 18.5% interest rate on their mortgage. That sounds ungodly today while you all bitch about 8%. So shut the fuck up. Everything's fine. Why would you buy a house in the past year? I don't know. Because renting is insane and expensive. Even buying a house at 8%, you're going to save money in the long run. Shut the fuck up. Again, imagine them telling you they're smarter than you. I bought 3 foreclosures in 2008. Not everyone is living donation to donation. Right. Again, maybe you guys shouldn't focus your whole podcast on financial advice. I have a feeling most people in your chat are doing better than you, except for Little Lemmy and Stevie Lou. Aside from that, everyone's doing fine. Everyone's living well. You guys keep screaming about how bad the economy is. You can't make money. I've made half your nut. I've made half of Steel Toe's nut. I'm gonna make their nut. I'm done making my own nut. I want to make other people's nuts. I want to make others nuts. High on the hog now, but Shaman and Mr. Big Shot coming. Okay. I believe you. Do you hear this? What's happening in my gut? My biome is fucked. My whole gut floor is wrecked. Barrister, who has the most effed up kids, Stuttering John or Joey C? I mean, Joey C. Stuttering John has fucked up kids. Stuttering John clearly is not a good parent. Stuttering John clearly fucked up his kids. They don't even know who they are. I'm sorry, based, when your kid grows up going like, am I a boy or a girl? You've done a bad job. You have done a bad job. Patrick, isn't some of that genetic? Nope. 100%. Is this going to get clipped? Can we get this clipped? There's no such thing as being born trans. You have a bad father And then you go, I want to be a girl. That's how it happens. Trust me, I've done my research. I have undeniable facts and indisputable datas. When you're gay, you had a bad dad. When you're trans, you had a bad dad. You had a bad dad that worked on Howard Stern. And that's the number one cause of trans, actually. I've found that out. Almost everyone I know who's trans had a dad on the Howard Stern show that was Stuttering John. You do the math. Hit the like button. Oh, shit. Amputating body parts is normal. This is what I'm saying. I don't even know if he had a daughter that became a son or a son that became a daughter. I just know it's a nightmare. It's a disaster. Anybody who would let their daughter chop off his penis is a sick, sick fuck. A sick, sick fuck. But I guess they're 1% less likely to take their own life after they chop that dick off. So I guess whatever it takes. Mr. Panhandler, member for 3 months. I'm a pretty princess. I liked it better when you're giving money, you fucking idiot. So just get back to giving cash. Memberships don't count, you sack of shit. Cash. I'm in a weird mood today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this happened. The team that makes a goal together, it's a whole together.
Because it ain't like rent's cheaper.
I don't know a lot of people that have bought a house.
That's because they're all...
April, you come from the poorest city in the woods. You don't know a lot of people who live in houses, much less bought one. Most people you know live in deer stands.
being bought up by hedge funds.
Kids are off limits. They're not. Stay humble. They're not. Fuck you and fuck your children. Kids are off limits. Kids are just smaller people, and people suck. So, like, kids are just small people, and people are the worst. They're the worst. This show would have nothing to complain about if it weren't for you folks. So people are garbage, and children are just unhatched potential garbage. That's what children are. They suck. I went to a 1-year-old's birthday party yesterday. I like to brag. You know what? You know how bad this place was? They didn't have cake. This is the whole reason I went. There better be cake. You know what this 1-year-old's birthday party had? Coconut ice cream sandwiches. I almost went outside and kicked everyone's car just out of frustration. Coconut ice, not even real ice cream sandwiches. They had the nerve to come over and ask me if I wanted one, and I went, no. Do I want fake ice cream sandwiches? No, I don't. That's not October 15th behavior. You know what is October 15th behavior? Doing your taxes if you put those off. I'm going to have coconut ice cream sandwiches. This kid, and by the way, if this is the first birthday, it's all downhill from here. It's all down here. What do you give her next time? Just mud pies, just buffalo chips, coconut ice cream. And then I was told, well, this 1-year-old is allergic to dairy. And I just go, kill it. What a life. This 1-year-old is allergic to dairy. Let her go. And I know what you're saying, Patrick. I thought you hated milk. Humble brag. I thought you hated milk. No. Well, look, milk's let me put it this way. The party was catered by Rollin' Smoke Barbecue, which I love. It's a good barbecue place here in Vegas. Check it out. Don't go to Rick's Rollin' Smoke. I don't need to explain why. Rollin' Smoke. There are two, believe it or not. Don't go to Rick's. Rollin' Smoke. This is not a bit. I'm serious. Stay away from Rick's Rollin' Smoke. Google it. There's a Rollin' Smoke and a Rick's Rollin' Smoke. Don't go to Rick's. Don't go. But anyway, they had, macaroni and cheese and rice and green beans and ribs and delicious. And then you go to the macaroni and cheese, and guess what's in the macaroni and cheese? Milk, dairy, cheese. So that's what milk is good for, cooking and concoctions. It's not good for, don't pour yourself a glass of milk. Don't do it. You're better than that. Glasses of milk. Anyway, 1-year-olds suck, and coconut ice cream sucks, and if it's a birthday, have a cake. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. And then I'm watching these other kids run around. I never wanted to pull out harder in my life. And that's why every child I've ever had, I've aborted. I won't allow it. I want to allow them to grow. And if my kid was born and was allergic to milk and, missing legs or couldn't climb or anything, I'd just murder it. Try again. Kids are free. Why are you so attached to this one you just got? You and your wife have a baby. It's a fucked up baby. It's allergic to milk. It can't crawl. It talks dumb. It's got a lisp. It's trans. Murder it and start over. They're free. There's no penalty to just go mulligan. There's no penalty to just take an L, put it in a bin, and make a new baby. Better luck next time. And if you don't want to have it killed or whatever, that's fine. But just take it to a pervert's house and let them fuck it. If you don't want to let it go to waste, somebody else's cock sleeve or something. It's probably what happened to April. She got dropped off in the woods. This one's fucked up. This one's fucked up. She doesn't understand finance, and she likes to fuck big-titted men. Anyway, don't kill your babies. I'm talking out my ass. This is crazy stuff.
BlackRock, Vanguard, all these other hedge funds are just buying them up, making houses.
I mean, these are talking points from 2020. I can't with this guy. Next door and all these companies. I can't take any more hot financial takes from a guy who can't make money. I might as well listen to Sam Bankman-Fried. This is a guy who cannot earn for his family is going to tell you how to get it done.
Unaffordable to the average person. It's fucking gross, man. That's why the prices aren't coming down. You're like, nobody can afford anything. The interest rates are high as fuck. Why aren't the prices coming down? Because BlackRock and Vanguard keep buying these out and then renting them back to us with no ownership at crazy prices.
Wow. I've never heard it broken down like that before.
Fucking wild, dude.
Fucking wild, dude.
Rupert with $4.99 says you don't buy houses right now. Yeah, I couldn't.
No.
I wouldn't advise it either.
I'm saddened to hear that people.
He thinks everything's every market's the same, every house is the same. He's so dumb. He really is a dumb guy. If you think there are people out there who can make money off flipping houses or buying houses for cash, and if you think there are families out there who can't be better off buying a family home right now than renting, you're out of your mind. Ugh.
Is the eye over your shoulder a covert signal to the Illuminati? Anyway, breaking news from the Catlano outfit. Christina C. and I are going to have another baby. It won't be an oops baby, I assure you. My lovely wife and I love being parents. So we decided to take another stab at it.
Stab! Get it? Because its daughter stabbed his whole fucking family.
People that have bought houses recently.
I know of people. I wouldn't say I intimately know people who have. All right, 120 away. Thank you very much to Rupert for that 120. Let's bust out the offering plate, guys. 120 is within striking distance. Didn't talk about.
This is 48 hours after they said they're not going to mention the goal anymore. This is 48 hours later.
About it all show. So now we can bust out the offering plate and see if we can. This is the last evening show goal of the week.
It is. So either we're wrapping up in a few minutes or we're giving you 30.
I think we're going to.
I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away because they always hit their goal.
To knock this thing out. I believe in you guys. Throw in a couple of bucks to PayPal, Streamlabs, or Steel Toe Media Inc. on Venmo. Or if it's going to be Rumble, YouTube, Kick, whatever. Let's see if we can do this, guys, without David Chandler. Let's go ahead and fire up that music.
Let's see if we can do this without David Chandler. We can't. Spoiler alert.
Music. Bust out the offering plate. And let's do another 30 minutes of Steel Toe. What do you say? Throw in a
Let's do another 30 minutes of Steel Toe. What do you say? What do you say, fellas?
couple of bucks and support your favorite show.
I am
let's
gonna
keep this thing
make
a-moving.
all my nut. I am
We
gonna
have
make
cut
my
back
nut
seriously
right now.
on our pressing the goal this week, and it has worked. So
We've cut back seriously on our pressing the goal, and it's worked. Again, we're surrounded by delusion. We're surrounded by delusion. We've told Moody for months. Sorry, Moody. We've told Moody for months he's got to knock this off. This is not a way to do a show. And he's like, yeah, right. Then how would I get money? How would I get money unless I harassed everybody for it constantly? Idiot. So now he's doing the thing same thing like Corey told him to go on Kick like forever ago, and now he's on Kick, and Corey's over there. This is real. Corey's over here going like, I told you to get on Kick. Problem solved. You have 15 viewers on Kick. Corey can't get 10 viewers on shit. Imagine listening to Corey told me to get on Kick. When you're right, you're right. Corey's dumb. Corey saw a turkey and made a video. He's like, can you believe there's a wild turkey? Where do you think they live? Publix? Where do you think turkeys come from? They're wild. They're just in the woods, turkeys. Corey couldn't believe it. He had to take a video. Like, I'm with a turkey. It's like, I know it's you, isn't it? You're a fucking turkey. Shave. How do you have one hair coming out of your mustache that just comes over and touches a neighbor? You know, shave your face and don't worry about the turkeys. We got it. Leave the turkeys to me and Butterball. We got it. Can you believe there's just a turkey out in the woods? Yes, that is where they live, Corey. That is where they live. Can you believe this place has burgers? Roll film. You guys want to see me eat burgers? With my wily hairs growing out of my face? Like a cat's whiskers, you know? That way he knows what cars he can get in and out of without getting stuck. If his whiskers brush the side of the truck's cab, he knows he's too fat. He has to move on to the next one. You'll never fit in a Venza. And by the way, to Starbucks ambassador, just out of thoroughness, I guess, Joe Burrowness, I looked into the Tiguan. I want to give everything a chance. I'm being fair. I told you all I wanted a fucking hybrid. They don't make a Tiguan hybrid. They don't make a Tiguan hybrid. So shut the fuck up. Every time this guy calls in, it's like irrelevant information. We're like, I'm sure there's a place around Jared where he can get the dog taken care of. It was like, yeah, thanks for calling in. We've been saying that for 20 minutes. Well, I don't know where he lives. Do you? It's like, yeah, Oregon coast. We've been talking about it for 20 minutes. He's like, all right, well, fine. I don't know. It's like, I know you don't listen. You're the guy that doesn't listen. You're not like really listening. It's on in the background. But you hear a word and you're like, I know all about that, even though you don't. And then you call in to give advice that goes nowhere because you're not fully informed and you don't know what you're talking about. It's like, I'm looking for a hybrid SUV. You're like, you should get the Tiguan. I have a Tiguan. Well, Tiguan sounds like a black kid's name. Tiguan sounds like somebody Heather Catalano would date. Have you met my boyfriend, Tiguan? No, we haven't. Did he go through the metal detector?
You guys have been right about that.
It's been nice.
We're going to rattle this offering plate for a little bit. We're going to see if we can make our money and then give you guys an extra 30 minutes of show. 120. Nebo says not getting it. I think we can. We need you guys to click that Streamlabs, PayPal, or Venmo link or throw in a super chat gift a bunch of memberships, and let's do this.
We need you guys to give money and gift a bunch of memberships. Do it. Do it. One gifted membership from the mighty, who's it? What's it? Who is that? Mr. Panhandler says, sorry, pal. Yeah, thank you. Watch how you talk to me. Addicted to ubiquity. If we don't hit 150 likes, we'll put Jared back in. Yeah, that's right. Guys, if we don't hit 150 likes in the next 2 minutes, we're going to let Jared back in to talk about his dead dog and bring the whole mood down. Mighty Butt Plugs gifted a membership. That's not going to do it, guys. We're going to need more. PayPal, Streamlabs, gifted memberships, Kick, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, PayPal, gifted memberships, what is it? What else does he say? Venmo, SquarePants.
This thing. We've got 5.5 minutes to get this thing.
Nobody, he always gives a countdown too. Like, fuck, I only have 5 minutes to give. He won't take my money if I don't.
Taken care of. Here we go. See my offering plate? It's going down this row. It's going down that row.
The prop is insane. To like keep using this offering plate prop is wild.
Just throw a 5 or a 10 in there.
Don't let MSO win.
Yeah, don't let MSO win ever. Ryan Scott says, is that a pie crust with a steel toe sticker?
No, this be delicious.
Oh man, this was made for us by a listener. It's
very nice.
It's our offering plate.
Again, like I'm sure some listeners sent this in as a joke. Like, let's see if we can get him to use this, and he did. Nobody sends anything in the steel toe like they do our P.O. box. By the way, we got a P.O. box. Friday was super fun. You should send in stuff to our P.O. box too. Nobody Likes Onions, 4948 Mountain Vista Street. P.O. Box 13932, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89121. That's NLO, care of Patrick Melton, 4948 Mountain Vista Street. Number 13932, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89121. Send in some stuff to the P.O. Box. Okay? We'd love to have your stuff. The Mr. P Halloween costume kit was insane, and he swears we've got a Thanksgiving package coming next month that is going to be just as disgusting and disturbing. So I'm even afraid to like throw away that stuff at my house. I gotta like take that to a dumpster and make sure no fingerprints are on it. It gets a little weird. Anyway, back to the begging.
Handmade.
It's cute. Big Dog says, LOL, I haven't watched in a while. You guys have a hobo bowl now. That's awesome. Yes. It's our hobo bowl.
Hobo bowl. That's what they would call any kind of football game where Aaron plays.
Our hobo.
Hobo.
If you will. All right.
Came from Maine.
Let's start a rally. Let's do this thing. 120 away. That's usually considered striking distance.
Pretty low.
So who's going to... Nebo says...
Aaron, you miss every other goal. When is he going to start acknowledging that? He does this all the time where he's like, we never really miss goals. We watch you miss goals all the time. What world are you in, honey?
Sympathy dono. I don't give a shit if it's a sympathy dono. Any kind of dono is fine with me. Haven't you ever heard the term beggars can't be...
April putting her pussy on your gross, ineffectual meat rod is a sympathy dono.
Users?
Absolutely.
I use it all the time. I'm a beggar. I can't be choosy. 4.5 minutes to go. Fauci's Pangolin with $5.
Thank you.
Red Fox Mad with $5. Down to 110. There's the rally. It's begun.
You know what I can't too is like, guys, imagine doing that fake voice for 4 hours. That's not how Aaron talks. Aaron does not talk like that. This is what Mike David used to do. Go back and listen 15 years ago. All right, we got Fauci's Pangolin. That's a fake voice that he does for 4 hours. All right, beggars can't be choosers. Get it in there. These beggars, they can't be choosers. Right, April? Look at my cute little thing I got. This is a voice that you have to do. This is what I've heard radio people sound like, so this is what I do. Hey, everybody, welcome to Nobody Likes Onions. Isn't it great to be here today? It's fantastic. It's awesome. More red bar. It's not red bar. This has only come up because of Comedy Shaman. We've got some chats to show you very, very soon when we talk about Comedy Shaman a little later this morning. Because again, the guy, everything in the guy's life gets framed around what Mike David did to him. And I bet Mike David's proud of this army of weak men. I'm not. I find it gross when I watch that guy say my name out of his mouth. They're the weakest men. It's like, the joke is, people calling about Citizen M, like, hey, it's Citizen M. It's like, but Citizen M is brainwashed. And you couldn't have gotten that way unless you're weak. You couldn't have got that way unless you were lost. You don't get taken by men like that unless you're a lost soul looking for a dad. Like, you have to be looking for a father figure or some sort of role model to glom onto to reach that level of worship of a guy on the internet that you don't even know. And, I mean, it's not attractive. It's not a good look. That's all I'm going to say. So you can call it cope. You can call it being a fan. You can call it whatever you want. When something becomes such a part of your being that when you talk about yourself, you bring that up like it's a core fundamental component of your personality, we've got an issue. I don't want anybody who listens to this show, when asked what they do or what they like, to go, nobody likes onions. This should be an ancillary part of your existence. This is just something you put on in the morning to laugh and move on and get you through your day. It's not I'm not your friend. You hear that, Panhandler? I'm not a guy you should be emailing and calling and texting 30 times a day. It's not healthy. I don't know you, and I don't think about you ever. And I know this hurts, but we should see other people, you and I.
Gun.
Thank you.
Keep it going. Red Fox Mad putting a link up. We'll play that if we get to overtime. Fauci's Pangolin says, love you, Gino. There you go.
There you go. Hello.
Hello, the citizen.
Where was that call even from? Where was that call even from? Mr. Panhandler, you're my BFF. Let's make bracelets. Maybe we should do that. If I sold NLO friendship bracelets in the store, would you guys, if I promise to never take mine off, will you keep yours on forever? Nobody likes onions friendship bracelets. Why don't you get on that, Flat Cat Jessica? Instead of making keychains, we need bracelets. I need some of you Etsy bitches to get in the sweatshop and get going.
Gino, you're loved.
Okie dokie. 110 away. Let's hit the rest of this. Everybody chip in where.
Everybody. First of all, if everyone in the chat gave $1, you'd be way over your goal, but unfortunately you wouldn't count any of it. That's the sad part. If everyone in my chat gave $1, I'd be way over his goal, and I'd be like, holy shit, that was amazing. If everyone in his chat gave $2, he'd have like $600, but his goal would have come down 0. He wouldn't even count it. He doesn't count $2. So that would literally not even contribute to the goal. So when he says chip in, he means anything over 5 or 10. That counts as a chipping in.
Wherever you can, and let's put this thing away.
April said, Gino, you're loved? Ooh. That ain't good for a husband to hear. Hello?
Hello? This is bullshit. That was the fake Citizen M. I'm the real Citizen M. Fuck that guy.
You see what's happening, Citizen M? You see what's happening to you? You're getting ripped apart. You're destroyed. Dude, you're buried. You're over. Don't even fucking show your face in here again. I don't care how many super stickers you give. This doesn't even count. This doesn't even count. $1 hype train confirmed. We're doing it, everybody. We're doing it. Hype train. We're doing it. Can I have a... Oh, shit. It's very loud and annoying. Hello, you're on with the onions.
Hi, Starbucks ambassador here. Have you thought about Raytheon's new amphibious vehicle?
No, I haven't. What? Tell me about... How's the MPGs?
It's great. You should see the yield on this fucker. It can blow up half of the fucking Gaza Strip, and it can go underwater.
Yeah, it gets nautical miles per gallon.
Yeah. Anyway, something to think about there.
Yeah, I've been thinking about switching to amphibious vehicles. I was thinking about getting one of those duck tour boats. One of those ugh. Can I have a bracelet from Jared's dog's neck bones? Jared's not real. Jared's dog's not real, and I don't know what to make of that.
4 minutes to go.
Ugh.
Off we go. MSO says, I got this tonight. Let's prove him wrong.
He doesn't want to win.
It's bad for business if MSO has got this. The offering plate goes down this way. The offering plate goes down that way. And we're only 110 away, and it's the last evening show of the week. Nebo says, David Chandler's pockets ran dry. You got nothing. Guys, you heard him.
Doing there.
Guys, this guy says you won't give us money. You better prove him wrong. This is the reverse psychology thing he's doing now. Guys, MSO says you're not going to give us money. Whoa, you going to take that? Whoa, this loser in the chat room who's anonymous says you guys aren't going to give. You guys going to let him sit around and talk about you like that? Are you going to let MSO win? Wow, you better give us... Have you done dollars? Wow, MSO says you can't. MSO says you won't give 100. You won't. Like, who's that working on? Who's sitting there going like, what did MSO say? Honey, can I give 100? They're saying we won't. Yeah, I don't need... We'll cancel my Xbox Live. I don't give a shit. He's saying we won't. Like, give 100 if you want to give 100. Don't give 100 if you don't want to give 100. Hey, Disgracie, I'd love your $180,000. I really would. It would open up the door to a whole bunch of new automobiles that I'm shopping for. If you think I made fun of your autistic son and you don't want to give me money, go get help. Save the $180,000 for mental health. Also, no one talked about your dumb, retarded son. And also, simultaneously, we will talk about your dumb, retarded son. It never came up before. I didn't know what we were talking about, but now I'd like pictures. I'd like to see how much this boy drools. I'd like to see his t-shirts and how stained they are. I have a feeling this kid eats. He never eated painted. She said that. He never eated painted. I think he did. Anybody in the chat right now, if I told them like your son eats paint and their kid doesn't eat paint, they'd go like, okay. The minute you start going like, my kid doesn't eat paint, my kid doesn't eat it painted, and you start screaming about keeping your $180,000, we're all going like, there's a 78% chance that kid eats paint, right? I have a feeling that kid eats paint. If you had to bet money on it, no one freaks out about their kid not eating paint that much. You've definitely walked in and found just cans of Krylon in that kid's nightstand, where he's just, the lights go out at night and he's just, you wake him up in the morning, he's got gold all around his mouth. What? Oh, sorry, not paint, paste. He never eated pasted. Hit the like button. We're going to let Jared in. If we don't get 30 likes in the next 1 minute, I shut the show off, go take a shit, and we let Jared back in to do a show about his We let him hold up his dog and do the old. Why don't you hollow out your dog and put it on your head like Chandler in that turkey with the sunglasses?
Thank you, Nebo, by the way. I know what you're doing, and I appreciate that. Guys, make him look like a dick. Let's
Make
do
it
it.
rain on Nebo.
110.
That's the other thing is like he always says, he always goes like they hate it. They can't stand it when we hit the goal. It's like, I mean, no, it doesn't really affect us in any way. But he always says, guys, when we hit the goal, we make them look like a dick. It's like, oh. How do I look like a dick if you get $100? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
Make it rain on Nebo. We got this. 3 minutes to go. Let's rewind this. Let's fire it up one more time, and when the music is done, either we will be or the goal will be.
All right, well, we didn't get the money, so I'll just restart the song.
Face Fairy says hate donos are good too. Absolutely.
Yeah, give us donos so you can keep hating.
Flat Cat, this is your fault. You're in charge of likes. So if you don't get this done, you're a piece of shit.
If we get there.
Ed and Michelle.
Yes, Ed and Michelle for overtime. 2.5 left. PayPal is
Who's Ed and Michelle for overtime?
is dry, but Joe Smash with $10.
Thank you.
There you go. Nebo says, throw your money away, retards. I dare you. Nebo's helping.
Yeah, I like that
Nebo helps. Thank you, bud. 105 away. It's doable.
They're still at 105. They started at 120.
Let me shake all the change.
Are you really going to send us to bed early?
Shake all the change out of this fucking thing. And let's get it done. Red Fox Mad says, let's go.
Yes, let's go.
You got Joe Smash. Money for nothing as your backing track, says Ryan Scott. I don't hate it. All right, last evening show of the week. I really want to go out on a W here.
I do too.
Oh, man, we've had a great week this week. Barely mentioning goals, anything like that. Oh,
It's been a relief for sure.
MSO says show is done just like the Twins. I hope not.
Aw.
Minute and a half left. 110 is not very much. This is a doable thing. Or 105.
It was 105 a minute ago. He's raising the goal mid-show. This guy's a fucking boob. Let him die.
I'm sorry. 105
Let him die already.
is not, it's very doable.
Little itty bits from everyone.
You guys can do this, but we got to get generous and we got.
If I ever beg for $105 like this, I want you to have me off the air. If I ever do this for one day, I want you to tell me to hang it up. You know, Comedy Shaman is better than this. I'm sorry. And that's hurtful and that's hard pill to swallow, but that's true.
I made a new friend. We rode a tandem bicycle to the local Sob Hop this weekend, ordered 1 milkshake, 2 straws. Panhandler, I wish I could quit you.
Is that panhandling? Pam? Oh, wow. Who's the Saint Ranger is Pam Handler, right? That's what we should start calling him. Mr. Pam Handler. That's Saint Ranger.
Got to get generous quick because we got a minute 15 left.
Run out of time.
Guys, you need to get generous quick. That should be a shirt. Get generous quick. And then just a picture of Mooby panicking. Get generous quick. You guys better get generous quick.
And we're running out of real estate. Running out of reasons for hope. Who's got us? Who's got your favorite e-beggars?
Guys, you had the most viewers you ever had on Rumble Only Friday. How is this happening?
Tonight. Come on. John B says the Twins season is over. I know.
It's
I know.
depressing.
I don't want my night to be over.
Right. We don't want.
Oh, we've had such a.
Why does your night have to be over? Because your show's over at 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. Go enjoy your young wife. Curl up on the sofa and watch a movie and chill, baby girl. This idea that, like, if the show ends and he doesn't get his money, the night is over. He's like, all right, well, April, you go to your room and I'll go to my room. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Steel Toe starts in 6 hours. It's like their life is awful. Their life is bad. I don't want my night to end. Put money in this bowl. Guys, I don't want my morning to end. Give money. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Get generous quick.
A good week, you guys. Come on.
Come on.
You're ruining my whole week. Guys, we want to have a good week. Get generous quick. Get generous quick is my favorite. Get generous quick.
Pugsley says, you know you can loop the video without restarting it. I know, but this one ends like 10 seconds before the video ends.
There's a pause.
Yule Gibbons with $5 says, $5 hype train. Let's fucking go. Let's
Thank
fucking
you.
go indeed.
I love a $5 hype train.
All right, 100 even. That's it.
Fuck.
100 even. We got it. Come on, guys. Help us out. Help Steel Toe stay alive.
Come on.
Last evening show of the week. No e-begging. It's been great.
Aww.
I really want you guys to prove me wrong on that e-begging thing because I think I have to neb and nudge and keep my small little show alive, and you guys have been proving me wrong. Oh, boy. 10 seconds to go.
No,
Again.
no
Oh,
MSO win
we're gonna
tonight.
miss by 100. That's a kick in the dick.
That is.
Again.
Well, I'll dig into my pockets and I'll even it up, I guess.
I know it's a great show tonight.
I thought it was a good show too. If you guys want to get some last minute ones in,
Again.
please do. $100 misses are lethal to the.
They always start coping at the end. They always start going like, I thought it was a good show. I thought we did a good show. I thought we really did a good show. Serial killer, here's another $5 to work off the $180K Tiff and I stole from you. Oh, is that is it Tiff and serial killer's fault that I'm not getting that $180K? Fuck, I didn't even know that, but thank you for taking ownership of it. Maybe we kick serial killer and Tiff out. God, I just want to get rich. I want to marry Disgracie and her pasted eaten boy. Mason in Portland, would you rather bone April, who you don't have to worry about getting preggo, or bone Disgracie and she has your retarded children, but you get her money? Yeek. April, I guess. Disgracie would be. Look, April, I could just tell her to shut the fuck up. You know, Aaron does that all the time, and she does. So, like, April says a lot of dumb bitch shit, but you can just tell her to shut the fuck up, and she will. You know, and if she gives you any lip about it, just be like, why don't you go hunting about it later? Shut up. Shut up. Just take her shotgun shells away, and she'll fall quiet. Disgracie, I have a feeling like if you fuck her right, you're going to get a lot of emails. If you fuck her wrong, you're going to get a lot of emails. You know, you're going to get a lot of notes. Plus, my dick looks like it eats paste. You know what I mean? It's got a stroke mouth. My dick looks like it's eaten pasted. Like a lot. It looks sick. Cash out, Pat? Yeah, maybe.
Old steel toe, that's for sure.
Wrapping up.
We can take
I
about
love when he calls it the old steel. I thought we did a good show today.
4 or 5 of those a month. And then it's curtains. So
He says if they miss 4 or 5 goals a month, it's curtains. They miss more than that. He's in a delusion world like Comedy Shaman. It's like you miss more than 5 goals a month. I'm betting dollars on it. We watch you do it every week.
So tomorrow, we'll have to catch up with that 100.
No, you said you were going to throw it in and even it out. So even when he throws in his own personal money, which makes no sense, you're the company. So why would you put money in to reach the goal to then pay you? It makes no sense. But now he's like, no, we got to catch up. No, you said you were going to cover it. You said, remember how you guys always say, like, we're going to reach the goal. We can do it. How come when you throw money in, it doesn't count? We got to catch up tomorrow.
That and Rumble Friday. We'll have to hopefully catch up. Well, there
They
you go.
usually pick us up.
The music is over.
They start getting real existential at the end. Like, I thought we did a good show. The music is over. Let me refresh. No. Well, let me just go see if any. No. Are there any other windows I can look at to try to stall and hopefully Chandler shows up? No. I thought we did a good show. I guess we gotta leave. My night's over.
It's Front Porch Conservative with $5 says, here you go.
Thank you.
All right. We'll hit refresh a few times and make sure that we're fucked.
What does that even mean? Hit refresh a few times. He's so delusional now, he thinks the first refresh does nothing. Imagine catching him refresh his PayPal window 3 times. Like, let's just refresh it over and over and over again, hoping.
Sure.
$10 from Alarix.
Thank you.
Says it won't let me call you a sussy baka on YouTube, so I have to donate here. Well, donating there, actually, we take more of it, so.
Yeah, that works.
That is actually really helpful.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I mean, not helpful enough. Bye! That's what he's about to say.
$90 away.
That's not so much to make up.
That's too bad.
It is too bad.
Aaron Imhole says, I hate you people.
Again, he plans his show, I hope, to end on this note every day. Every day, this is a potential ending. Every show, every day. Like, oh well, that's the note your show ends on half the time. Gosh darn it. Oh well, maybe next time. Sorry we weren't good. I thought we were good. I guess we weren't good. We'll go away now. We'll just leave. No. Okay. What? Refresh? I guess we'll go. All right. We'll get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Anything? Refresh? You should. No, did you say that? Did you give 100? No? All right. We'll see you tomorrow. What? Anybody? What? Refresh?
Cool. That sucks. That's never feels good, especially after a really strong week.
It isn't. You miss every other goal. Stop saying it. What is. It doesn't make it true. Comedy Shaman thinks he's great at podcasting. You're all idiots.
Yeah.
Where I haven't even been mentioned the goal or everything. I really thought, I told April this morning, I'm like, if we could have it like that all the time.
This morning show is wild.
Yeah, if that becomes our new thing.
By the way, his not mentioning the goal wasn't that at all. Go back and watch those shows. They play the music, they do the begging. It's insane. He's convinced himself now he doesn't talk about the goal. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm so in for that. I love that. And then, you have a rough one
We'll
tonight.
make it up.
What do you do? MSO says compound cushion.
What happened to you putting in the money? A minute ago, you were like, I guess I'll throw in my own personal. Now it's like, no, you guys will make it up. You guys will give it to us tomorrow, right? Right, you guys? We can do it.
And I used it up last night.
Oh, that's right.
I had no
did.
goal last night. We just hung out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to do Ed and Michelle, but you won't let us. You poor sacks of shit.
Red Fox Mad with $4.99. Thank you, buddy. That's going to be $85, but we're going to come up short this evening. All right. Well,
it just gets sadder and sadder until they cut the stream. That's how they end the show every day. It just gets sadder and more depressing until they're like, bye, I guess.
Thank you very much, boys and girls. We'll be back tomorrow. And don't worry, we'll just make the morning show.
We're not worried. You can't stop this. This is what I've said from the beginning. What do you think is going to happen if you give them 0 today? They don't show up tomorrow? They're stuck. They're stuck. He made his wife quit her good income job to do this, and now they're stuck. You know what I mean? Like, let them die. Give them nothing and let them come on every day. They won't stop coming on. They do this thing like, we're going to have to stop doing steel toe. They won't. They won't. It'll get funnier and funnier and more pathetic. They might lower the goal down to $50 a day or something. I can't wait. So, keep choking them off. And listen, David Chandler, I know it's hard to, you spurg. But go give your money to someone else. This isn't even advocating for me. Go give it to Comedy Shaman. Go give your money to Little Mir. Go give your money to Jake Hudson, for all I give a fuck. Like, just for the lulz, try to resist over there at the old toe, okay? Just try. Just try to not give it to Steel Toe. I beg of you. Not out of jealousy and not out of caring, but just out of the experiment. Let's see what happens if they make nothing every day. Nothing changes, I guarantee it. 4 hours of show every day with them making nothing, only it will eat away and become such a fucking funny show because they won't be able to think about anything else other than the fact that they're making no money while they tell you how the bank works.
Make up for it. How's that?
I think we'll do it.
I hope so. I hope we get a lot of support on tomorrow's show. Well, we almost got there. 85 away. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Central. April, thank you very much.
Thanks, boss.
Hope you at least hit like on the video. We
Thanks,
hope you
boss.
at least hit subscribe. And if you feel like throwing a couple bucks in later, you see all the links. We appreciate it. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. They can't even, like, wait to get the fuck out of there when it goes bad. You know? Like, they can't wait. They hate it. Oh, shit. We got a little new Summer Sinclair to talk about before we go back to the shaman. Summer Sinclair has been busy. She's put up some new videos. This is the same disease Comedy Shaman has, though. It's this delusion people get. Again, you know, remember the interview Summer Sinclair did with the Edwin San Juan podcast where she's sitting there talking about how I've been doing it for 4 years. I don't know why I'm not headlining everywhere. I've paid my dues. And they all laughed at her. They're like, you're the worst. You're not good at this. There's a reason you do open mics. But I've been doing it for 4 years. I don't understand why I'm not on television. You suck. You suck. So remember, she thought she was an actress. She thinks she can sing. She thinks she can do comedy. She thinks she's attractive. She does this kind of shit on stage. And for the past couple years, she's been making these 2-camera videos, doing karaoke and tape auditions for acting roles that will go nowhere even if she gets them, which she never does. And she puts every acting reel that she makes up on YouTube as if there might be a producer that'll see this one day and it's going to be amazing. I don't know why people don't think I'm amazing. I am. I'm pretty amazing. This video is entitled Karaoke Video, What Was I Made For? What was I made for? 19 views. Super serious summer face. You know, we don't often get this level of, you know, this is Blue Steel. Maybe Magnum. I'm not sure. But this is intense for a Summer Sinclair vibe. It's making a weird eep sound. Corndiff says she's classically pretty. This is the same hair that Christina C has. This thick, matted, dyed because it would be all witch white. Both Summer and her would have witch white hair if they didn't dye it continuously. And again, I don't even know where you get artwork like this. You know, this 1970s hotel artwork with the gold frame. Where do you even get? This is CGI or something. This doesn't exist. Imagine putting this up in your house. Like, you know what I like? I like a nondescript, simple, scrawled flower in a frame, crooked on my wall. I want it to look dazed and chic. That's the vibe I'm going for. Oh, no.
This is going great.
I used to float.
Okay. What? I used to float. I can't.
I used to float. I used to float. Now I just fall down. I used to know.
Like her nose is always stopped up and she thinks she sings so pretty. I used to float. Now I just fall down. What?
I used to float. Now I just fall down. I used to know, but I'm not sure now. What was I made for? What was I made for?
If you're feeling gay, wanna roll in the hay, who you gonna call? Casey Armstrong.
Turns out I'm not real. Something you pay for. What was I made for?
Good question.
'Cause
When you some bud, wanna bust a nut, who can you call? Casey Armstrong.
But I wanna try. I don't know how to feel. It's
I ain't homophobic.
someday I might.
I mean, these are getting, they're depressing. They're just depressing. They're like, she makes them all the time. There's tons of them on Facebook. There's guys who want to fuck her. They're like, guys, fuck her. That's gross. That's gross. I can't even wrap my fucking head around that. Curling up with that ghoul. Chip Galloway, can we do the 5 gifted membership loop with Summer, Sinclair, and Casey at the same time? Yeah, for every 5 memberships people gift, I will extend we will play 5 minutes of Summer, Sinclair, and Casey Armstrong looping. Wait, is that fair? Is that good money for value? I don't know. I don't even know. And then she did an audition too, which you're gonna love.
Hi, my name is Summer Sinclair. I'm 5'3", and I'll be ready for Mary.
How long can a woman's face be?
I am ready.
What if I'm leading astray?
After all that we've been
I ain't
through,
homophobic.
the Lord would not close so many doors and fail to...
I just wanted to blow her nose.
Hi, my name is Summer Sinclair.
She could make a lot of money in porn or OnlyFans if she would just, like if she would just blow her nose on camera. I want to see what the fuck comes out. What would come out if this bitch just really blew her nose hard?
Sinclair, I'm 5'3", and I'll be ready for Mary. I am ready.
What if I'm leading us astray?
After all that we've been through,
oh no,
the Lord would not close so many doors and fail to open up one elsewhere.
Mr. Brewster, you are in danger here.
What is it? Remember, dear.
I do want to set up. We got to set up a way for fans to use their money to fuck other fans. That's what we need to set up. That's how you make money. Nobody wants to give to me. Nobody gives a fuck about me. But if I can let you fuck other fans with money, you guys eat it up. Because here's Bonin gifting 5 memberships, and here's who else? Ian Hawk? No, Chip Galloway. So Chip Galloway, 5 gifted memberships, and Bonin the Carbarian, 5 gifted memberships. So that means 10 minutes of a loop of Summer Sinclair and Casey Armstrong. But you have to give other people a way to push it down, to fight back. So it's basically, I got to come up with a way for you guys to fight with your money to fuck each other. That's what we need to develop here at the Nobody Likes Onions program. Little Lemmy was I don't know, but there's fake Little Emmys and real Little Emmys. Who can even tell? So what? So if a 5 gifted memberships gets 5 minutes of annoyance, what undoes a minute? How can we give people the power to cease it? Okay, so no, how do you allow somebody to pay to shut it off? So there has to be something somebody can do to like nullify all the gifted memberships that we just heard. You know.
If you're feeling gay.
A $10 super sticker? No, because you can't go $25 to annoy people, but $10 to make it stop. It's got to be compelling. So it's got to be. Well, when you gift a membership, you can't say what you want. So it has to be. Yeah, how do we do it? I'm not even positive how we do it. 10 gifted cancels is a 5 gifted. 10 gifted cancels a 5 gifted. Oh, so you're saying if 5 gifted memberships get you 5 minutes of annoying audio, but if somebody gives 10, it takes 5 off. Okay. So every time you give 5, we add 5 minutes. Every time you give 10, it cancels whatever's playing. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. We'll see if that works.
Wanna roll in the hay? Who you gonna call? Casey Armstrong. When you need some blood.
Hold on, let me go find some summer singing.
Bust a nut? Who can you call?
Casey Armstrong. By the way, we're on minute 1. I ain't homophobic. I ain't homophobic. Gotta redo it.
Hi, my name is Summer Sinclair, and I'll be reading for Teddy. I told you to be here by 9 o'clock. You're late.
Who you gonna call?
I don't give a damn if it's a millisecond after the hour. If I tell you to be somewhere by 9 o'clock, the protocol states that you should arrive by 8:50.
Casey Armstrong.
Inviting you over an hour ago. I know there's a ton of traffic crossing the express. Getting here at the time of the day is a miracle in itself.
Excuse
This is hurting my
And by the
bubble
way,
guts.
this isn't an invitation. You were summoned. Now why don't you have a seat? Let me ask you something.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Secretary.
Yeah.
Secretary, brother. Riz is my brother. Listen, Little Lemmy and Citizen M should be swapping voices. What do you think about that, brother?
Little Lemmy
I've
and
been ejaculating blood lately.
You've been ejaculating blood?
Yeah, brother. I've been taking some supplements that's tearing my guts up, brother.
Yeah, my guts aren't good either. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm getting jacked with the bubble guts, brother.
Oh, God, I don't even know what to say about that. Don't call here again.
As your manager, have I not been good to you? And all I ask is that you treat this business
Casey Armstrong.
with
No, this
class,
doesn't work.
dignity.
This doesn't work. What are we doing? I'm just annoying you and me for gifted memberships. What does this show become? That's pathetic. You know, come on. We got to do better. We got to find out the structure to make it work, because I think serial killers saying that no, it cancels out. That's not. I don't know. I don't know what the. How do we? There's got to be. There's a ratio that makes it work somehow. We got to get creative. I don't know. It's not quite right. It's not quite right. Because like. I don't know. It's making me ill to think about. I'm getting ill. I'm getting ill to think about it. What's the black strip in her head? Tampa Terry got a little too confident. Oh, yeah, that's like her roots. That's her roots. And then she did stand-up. She got a new stand-up set, too, which I think you guys are going to love. She always does the same jokes, but she's always uploading new sets. And don't worry, the audio is really bad.
Come on, fucker. All right, next caller coming up. Very, very fine. Give it up for Summer Sinclair. Let her hear it.
Yeah. And by the way, that's John Caparulo. This guy used to be like a headlining, I guess he still is. I don't know. This guy used to be like a real big deal, headlining comic. And now he's hosting open mics on Wednesdays at Wise Guys. I think he's part owner of the club, but this is where they call him Cap. You know this guy, John Caparulo. 10 years ago, everybody kind of knew his name. And now this is what he does. He literally hosts shitty open mics on weeknights at the Las Vegas Wise Guys for 20 people. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. This is what he by the way, he's there every night. Every night they tell the crowd, no matter what show's going on there, pathetic little garbage shows. They go, you guys won't believe we got a special guest here tonight. John Caparulo. Every fucking night this loser's there. And he walks with a he like hunches over and moseys up. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. So he's like the king of these losers over here now. Hey. That's his energy everywhere. Just, why am I here? Where am I going? What am I doing? And I've never seen him move that fast in 3 years.
This is the female portion of the show. Right?
Oof.
Who loves ovaries? Anybody? Nobody. If you don't, you're going to have a very uncomfortable time going home. I'm just going to say that.
Who loves ovaries? If you don't, you're going to have a very uncomfortable time going home. I'm just going to say that. Can anybody even break down what the fuck she's trying to say? If you don't love ovaries, you're going to have a very difficult time going home. I'm just going to say that. If you don't like ovaries, you're going to have a hard time going home. What? The fuck does that even mean?
I just dyed my hair red. You like it?
Yeah.
Right? And now people are saying I look like Lindsay Lohan.
Remember last time she used to say, people say I look like Sarah Jessica Parker. No one says you look like Lindsay Lohan. No one. No, not even from the vagina up. Little Emmy and Citizen M should trade voices, bro. I got you, dog. Addicted to Ubiquity, you have to admit that is a lovely dress. I think you really want to fuck her.
When she went to rehab? Yeah, what happened to little orphan Annie if she didn't get adopted?
It's going bad. It's going bad. Maybe we can make it better. When you're feeling gay.
Some bud. Wanna bust a nut. Who can you call?
Casey Armstrong. Who made that?
According to Google, redheads have a high pain tolerance. And it's true. Now that I no longer have a soul, I don't feel a thing.
So these are the same jokes she does every fucking time. Every fucking time.
I was walking and I saw this homeless guy and he had a sign and it said, "Rent a hubby. I'll do anything he does." And I was like, what? I'm going to pay this guy to cheat on me with my sister?
So, imagine going to an open mic. All these losers do this. Every Tuesday and Wednesday night, Wise Guys has an open mic, 3 minutes of material. I wish I was kidding. They go down there. You have to be there an hour early. You have to buy 2 drinks. And they do 3 minutes of material. And they have to put their name in a bucket for that. It's not even guaranteed. 3 minutes of material. And she goes down there every week, both nights, to get a new tape of her doing the same joke. We've heard all these jokes over and over and over again. Same jokes, same jokes, same jokes. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Why won't they headline me? Why won't anybody pick me to be a headliner?
No, thank you. Been there, done that. When I was
it's garbage.
Little girl, I was jealous of my Barbies. Yeah, that bitch had everything. Yeah. She had a dream house, a Corvette, and a nice body. I mean, I think Barbie should be a little bit more relatable. I don't know. Let her be a 47-year-old unemployed comedian living in a small apartment in Henderson. Right?
Rat packets.
I don't know, right? I don't know what that could be, but I'll buy that doll.
What?
But I really think that Barbie is giving the wrong message to children. I mean, she's a doctor, she's a lawyer, she's president. I mean, honey, with looks like that, you don't have to work.
Oh.
And they even made a movie, Barbie.
What's that, Ray?
And Ryan Gosling is playing Ken. And I am furious because the last thing I wanted to fantasize was Ryan Gosling without a penis. I like reality shows. One of my favorite shows is Love is Blind. Anybody know that show? Yeah? Well, for the ones that don't know it, it's about these people that get engaged without ever having to see their partners. And I think I would be terrible on that show. I would hate to be on that show. Because if I can't distract a man with my looks, he's going to see how toxic I am. Another show I like is The Bachelor. I mean, I would be really good on that show because I am competitive. I would just grab those roses, rip off the thorns, throw it on the floor, and then just kick the bitches down the stairs. Problem solved.
I ain't homophobic.
I take a lot of prescription pills, as you could probably see by now.
Different deal than gay.
But I'm not an
that
addict. I don't have an addiction.
Who you gonna call?
I'm just a very
Casey Armstrong.
Most
When you need
addicts
some
that
bud.
I meet, they are so nice.
Wanna
They
bust
always
a
wanna share
nut.
their needles with me.
can you call?
I have
Casey
to
Armstrong.
drink, and whenever I get fucked up and drugged up, he's the one that takes me in the backyard to pick. Turns out that my dog is an anti-vaxxer. I said to him, you gotta go to the vet and get the shots. He said, that jab is bullshit. I said, where did you get the rabies? He said,
If you're
you're the
feeling
first to know.
gay, wanna roll in the hay,
The
who you gonna
rats
call?
in Brooklyn,
Casey
where
Armstrong.
I'm from,
When you
are
need some
so
bud,
bad.
wanna
In my
bust
last
a nut,
apartment, they
who can you
ate my
call?
food.
Casey
They
Armstrong.
shit on the floor. One even bit me on the neck. And I was like, hey, you can stay, the rest gotta go.
I ain't homophobic.
I lived with my sister in her trailer park, and she asked me to take out the trash. I said, I don't think so. Your husband looks so comfortable drinking a beer in his ear.
Hello, you're on the Onion Town.
I used to float. Now I just fall down.
Good point.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Beloved Chatter says the KT song was made by a random Stern fan as a submission to a parody contest in 2000. It's lived in my head rent-free ever since. Wow. I was Moody told me, how many people out there, I know some losers, you guys are like gamers and stuff. I got to get a new chair. I got to get a new chair that helps my posture, and everybody's saying to get that Secret Lab chair. Is that a good chair? Do people like those? I mean, look, they're $650 or whatever. It's like, Jesus Christ. But then, it's like the same argument you make for a bed. Moody comes and stays in my bed, and he's losing his mind over the Casper mattress. And I've talked about the Casper mattress for 10 years. My back doesn't hurt. I love it. But maybe the same thing applies to a chair. Maybe you shouldn't shy away from, spending money on an expensive chair. Now, look, everybody with their basic takes going like, don't get a gamer chair. It's like, again, you sound dumb. Citizen M, I just, advice from you is never going to land well with me. I'm sorry. Like, it just carries no weight. And I could agree with you, like, don't get a gamer chair, but these Secret Lab chairs are not like, I mean, they are gamer chairs, but they're like, they have a reputation for being like amazing chairs, So I agree. Like, most of the gamer chairs are garbage and just flashy office chairs. But also, regular office chairs are shit. And I don't want to hear about the Herman Millers, and I don't want to hear about Aeron. I've sat in all those chairs. Office chairs aren't the same as, like, I think what you want for home, for doing a podcast long term. So again, I understand that you guys, look, I worked in a fucking cubicle for years. I understand what a Herman Miller is and what it feels like. That's not the right thing for like a home chair. Okay, so when you type things in the chat like they are shitty chairs, I don't know what you're talking about, little Lemmy, because 90 people above you mentioned chairs. So they are shitty chairs. The pronoun game and the laziness in chat rooms has to stop. You have to type complete sentences. No one knows what the fuck you're talking about. They are bad. That's not good. He doesn't. People type this kind of stuff in the chat all the time, and it's like no one knows what the fuck you're talking about. He doesn't? They're not good? Got it. Why don't we just flag your line of chat as irrelevant and nonsensical? Let's say real sentences and real words. Let's stop using pronouns. Let's get our thoughts across. And look, I read reviews and I've seen all the stuff about the Secret Lab chairs. I don't know. But also, don't they offer like some sort of money back guarantee? I would try it, I guess, if they're going to let me send it back if it sucks. I guess. But I don't know. I got to get a new chair. I'll tell you what, my whole life I bought these $500 office chairs, these executive chairs, they suck. They suck. And I'm telling you right now, an Aeron chair that's not what I'm looking for. So knock it off with your Herman Miller. I understand. Look, if you want to outfit your whole office, go for the Herman Millers. I just think that's you're all operating on a different frequency than I'm looking for. Get like 50 midgets to hold you up. Electric chairs are nice. I don't know. Patty's warranty becomes immediately invalid due to his weight. Fuck! I've been wrecked! Fuck, man, cause fat? My weight avoids a fuck. Cause fat? Cause the weight? Dude, that's the line of the day. Fuck, that's funny, dog. That's fucking funny. That fucking funny, dude. You're so fat, your chair warranty's not valid. Fuck! Whoa! Shit! Fuck, dude. Who said that? Let's raise him up. Who said that in the chat? That was fucking funny, dude. I want to send you and your family an entire Disney vacation. Who said that in the chat? That was fucking funny, dude. Dude, that's the funniest fucking... Who said it? It scrolled up too fast. Who fucking said it? Fuck. Dude, I might have to quit, dude. He said the warranty. Did you hear what he said? Sorry, Smokey this morning. I can't even read this. Google ergonomic chair. Do not get a gaming chair. Again, you're dumb. Again, stop going gaming chair. Stop. Because go look at Secret Lab's chair. It's the most ergonomic. There's like 2 chairs that do what that chair does. That Titan XL or whatever with the 2-way adjustable lumbar. You don't know what you're talking about. No, you want an ergonomic chair, not a gaming chair. Fuck! Get together with the guy who said the warranty on my chair won't be good the minute I sit in it because I'm so fat. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Fuck, dude. Fucking hell. Holy fuck. Oh, God. Yeah, I do have a chair cushion. Holy shit. Oh, God, that hurt. That got my bubble guts. Ooh. I want to put that guy on my shoulders like Rudy and really, woo. God, that's fucking funny, dude. That's funny. Yeah, I do. I have a like seat cushion that goes in this. It's supposed to give like, it just doesn't. Fuck. That was funny, bro. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll get one and try it. Do they have sales? Is there like a Black Friday? Is there a referral code? Can somebody refer me? Yeah, I am winded. That was a lot of air pedaling. I flopped. I flopped down. How do we end this today? I guess we need to go over Comedy Shaman again. Just to nail this home to this guy. Cause we got a big misunderstanding here. We're kind of an impasse. Now, I tried to share some photos. Those are Stuttering John. Oh, God. I just got a message from, who is this? Oh, is this Corndiff? I didn't store the number. So Corndiff has one of the old Titans, but that's the old one. That's not the Evo. And he says it hurts his ass. So I don't know. But I think they have a 2-month trial. And if you don't like it, then you get your money back. So maybe I'll do it just for the bit, for the complaining, you know? Maybe that's what we do. I don't know. Anyway, Bedabbler's emailing me. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Sometimes it won't let me log into certain Google accounts, and I don't know why. So hold on. These are, I have these photos, and I can't transfer them to my computer. I don't know why. You got to see what Comedy Shaman's doing. Look, I don't want to attack this guy. I was never after Comedy Shaman like this, but clearly we're dealing with an unstable fuck. Clearly we're dealing with a lightly unstable nut. So I'd be retarded if I didn't mention it. But I need you to disconnect from my, because this isn't on. Yeah, I need you to just disconnect from my fucking life, this shaman guy. Let me show you what he's writing. Let me show you what this guy's writing in Worlds. So Saturday night we watched Comedy Shaman's podcast. We've been encouraged to do this on the Discord for a while. Please join our Discord, discord.gg/NLO. By the way, hit the like button. Get us up to 200. Let's get rolling. If you have chair recommendations, email them to me. I'm open. Don't be weird. Comedy Shaman has been emailing me about Red Bar and pork for 9 months. First, it was all Red Bar nonstop. Hey, I think you're doing great. You're almost as good as Red Bar. Hey, you're beating Red Bar. Hey, people in the Bring Back group are upset that you're doing better than Red Bar now. Hey, I think you have a really good shot at taking Red Bar down and replacing their legacy if you just keep doing these things. Just crazy analysis of whatever he thought. It's first of all, no one watches Red Bar. I'm not saying no one, but what? Not everybody's into whatever the fuck you're into, man. No one knows what you're talking about, and we sure don't provide our frame of reference around everything we do or what we're trying to do around Red. You're nuts, dude. You're nuts. We knew it was nuts. We let it go. Then I get an email about how pork published the emails. I don't need to. I read the pork one. It's a lot of that. And then after that, the guy admits he couldn't stop writing me. We banned him for a little bit, and then we let him come back, and he thought it was a big joke. He's like, all right, talk to you in a month. It's stop emailing me diatribes of your mental illness. You're mentally ill, bro. You're not well. You are mentally ill. You're not okay in the head. So we watch this podcast that he puts out. He knows we're going to watch it. He knows everybody else in the Discord already tore it up, I guess. I'm late to the party. I'm a week late. P.O. says, this is funny. He DM'd me about Red Bar. I mean, Jesse from Pod Awful was in the chat last night saying he's sending him hundreds of messages about Red Bar and Melton. And like, you are broken. You are broken. It's like you have me and Red Bar inexplicably linked in your mind. Like, again, Red Bar's not a part of my life. I don't watch it. I don't know anything about it. I haven't paid attention to Mike David or Red Bar for 15 fucking... Again, you know, like, we don't really talk. I don't listen to it. I don't watch it. No one's into Red... No one. No one. The same number. No one. You know? They have a community. Like, if you want to talk Red Bar 24/7, you could probably go over there. They have a community. But from what I understand, you and Citizen M and all the other Spurgs who are Red Bar crazy and end up worshiping Mike David have all been kicked out of that community too. You've been recognized as nuts in every community you go to. It's probably like Jared, if that's true. But we watch this thing. We hear you what sounds like masturbate before you go live on camera. We hear the audio of you like, ugh. Then you go live. Welcome, welcome. Like you're gonna be a guy. Then you drop N-bombs to be edgy. Then you say that white people don't have culture. You try to be woke after dropping N-bombs. Then you try to recreate a bit from Opie and Anthony in your own words. Your audio goes from bad to worse again, to not being, we can't hear you at all, to back to on. Then you curled up in a fetal position in your chair. You had your knees up like a girl hugging yourself while your voice cracked and shaked the entire show. And you screamed about how you were made for this and you're better than Stern and everybody. It's like, are we caught up? Are we caught up on your fucking delusion, idiot? You suck. You suck. I mean, I was being nice, idiot. You know, you ran away from NLO after that. You ran away. You're going to be Opie and Anthony? You ran away, bitch, because we said you suck. And guess what? You suck. It's okay to suck. Humble brag. DOC sucked. Little Mir sucks. Chow sucks. It's okay to suck. Put out episode 2. We're all waiting. I think he is tonight or tomorrow. He's going to do episode 2. It's like, we're all waiting. This pounding your chest like you're awesome is insane. Recalibrate. You're lost. You are lost. Here are some of the messages this motherfucker's putting out. This is insane. But just to give you an idea of what the fuck this guy's up to. Here we go. This is some Discord. I don't even know where the fuck this is. Oh, I absolutely did. You aren't wrong, but the thing is, I wasn't going to delete the stream. The only thing I really fucked up is the audio shit. Honey, you're so lost and delusional, I don't know where to start. You can't do this. You're not a guy. You cannot communicate. You are shaky and nervous as fuck. And you don't have anything to say. You're going to recreate top 10 worst country songs like O&A did? Okay, we'll wait. You think the only problem with your show is the audio. I mean, you're not wrong. That was a giant embarrassing disaster. But let's not act like if the audio worked, you had anything to say worth saying. No one's interested in your takes. No one cares. And again, you're such a basic loser that you keep saying you said the N-word multiple times. I had to edit out on my streams. You think you're shocking. You're the guy who just says the N-word. You're the guy who calls people gay, and that's jockery to you. You are stuck like Aaron M. Holt, like Gino Bisconte, in 2007, trying to signal Anthony Cumia that you can hang. Again, I think you have some fantasy in your mind that you're gonna like join Compound and like have a show. I'm here to tell you that you can save yourself a lot of time and energy by quitting now. You can say I'm a hater, you can say I'm a loser, you can say I'm jealous, you can say I better get ready for what's coming. Okay. I'm letting you know right now, nothing's coming. You don't have it. This will be awful and will never it will never be good. But feel free to waste as much of our time and resources as you want to, because we have a new guy. You're the new guy. You didn't have to become a new guy. Your reaction to how you handled all this made you a new guy. We were going to goof on the one episode and move on. You've been a fun member of the community. He left the community. He's gone. The minute Melton covered this, he ran. I'm out. His exact words, I just can't do this with the onions anymore. What? Let's go back to it. The only thing I really fucked up is the audio shit. Other than that, I did what I set out to do, even if it was brutal. So which is it? Was it brutal or did you nail it? Because let me tell you something. It was brutal and you're awful. I did what I did, even if it didn't go exactly as planned. I'm standing by it. But the line before, you said you did exactly what you set to do. I got one of the audio settings fixed already, working on the latency now. I'm taking up, this is what's wild. I'm taking a page out of Melton's book. He quit listening to Red Bar when he was in the barrel. I'm doing the same thing. You're so fucking lost, idiot. I didn't listen to Red Bar. I didn't listen. In your head, because you're so dumb and Red Bar centric. Again, this guy can't fathom a world where True North isn't Mike David. Everything in this guy's life revolves around Red Bar. I said, people always ask me about the Mike David Red Bar shows, and I said, I didn't listen to them. Why would I listen to a guy just shit on me? Again, for my own mental health, this is common sense. Why would I go listen to... And by the way, he did it for like 30, 40 hours. I'm going to go listen to 40 hours of audio of a guy dunk on me? No, that's you. You're insecure. I don't care. Did you hear what Stuttering John? No, I don't care. Did you guys hear Little Mir was talking shit? No, I don't care. Did you guys hear what Win by Two? Who? Phil Elephant said something. Who? I don't, line up talking about me, motherfuckers. I don't care. Keep my name in your mouth. It's where I keep my food because of the fat. My warranty on the chairs. Fuck, that was a good one. Anyway, the point is, you have it wrong. You heard incorrect. In his brain, he goes, Melton had to stop listening to Red Bar when they started making fun of him. So in your brain, I was sitting around listening to Red Bar, and then Mike turned on me, and I went, wait a minute. No. I didn't listen to Mike David. I didn't listen to Red Bar. I wasn't listening, and then he broke my heart, and I ran away. No one cares. That's your story. You're not taking a page out of Melton's book. Melton didn't react or care. Melton didn't send an email to Mike David going, I can't listen anymore if you're going to talk about me like this. That's bitch shit. You're doing bitch shit. Don't assign bitch shit to me. This is what I said when you started naming me on your podcast. Don't put my name in your mouth. You're a fucking loser. You're a loser. The way you run around representing Mike David, he should have you contract killed. You're hurting you and Citizen M make Mike David look like a bitch. If anyone has a reason to hate Mike David, it's me. I don't care. It really has not really affected my life. You think I'm wrecked. You think I changed my whole behavior because of something that you imagined happened to me. So there's no helping you, bro. It's not a page out of my book. I wasn't sitting around being a big Red Bar fanboy. Then he turned on me and I went, wow, wait a minute. I'm on your side. No one cares. So you've misheard. You're dumb. Not everyone sits around listening to that. Not everyone sits around doing that. And that's certainly not what happened. That I used to be a big fan, and then he started making fun of me, and I was like, I'm out of here. No, 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 no. That's you, bitch. That's you. Nobody else. And by the way, is that what happened to Mike David too? You ran away from Mike David because he turned on you, I heard. You got run out of that community too. It's you, baby girl. Again, something about all these Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia idiots. It's like, again, I guess all there is to do is meth and have children, because this is wild. That's what you think transpired. Wish Melton nothing but success, the best in happiness. Sound like Ray. But I don't want to be around it if I'm just means to an end. Bitch, you stepped up. I don't get mad when people say he crushes chairs. I don't get mad when people say Melton sucks. This topic sucks. Next topic. No Summer Sinclair. You're a loser. I do spaz out every once in a while. The point is, like, I'm out here. I'm a guy. I put myself out to be a guy. So I get what I deserve. I get hate. I get love. I get respect. I get admiration. I get spit on. I get shit on. I get called a loser. Yeah. Everyone has every opinion on the internet. Yes. You can't handle it. Honey, there's no one who watched your show and went, I could see where that could go. No one. Not one. And if they did, they're lying to you. You're garbage. It's shit. It's hot, steaming shit. You know, and I feel bad for anybody who's not a member of the Overdose and hasn't seen it yet. Join the Overdose Light. You gotta see it. You gotta see Comedy Shaman try to be a guy. You gotta see it. We're gonna play a little bit of it today just so you can get a taste. I was a good supporter of Melton, never gave him much money. Again, you guys all think this is about money. Disgracie, shove your money up your asshole. Same with you, Panhandler. Eat my dicks. I'm not going to play into the vicious. I didn't give him much money, but a decent amount of hard-earned cash. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome back anytime. This is a show where we rip people, dog. Plus, he can say what he wants, but the emails were all geared towards trying to help. I've screamed at you to shut the fuck up and stop emailing me. You're dumb and broken. There's no, by the way, now that we've seen photos of you and stuff, you emailing people about being the picture of health is insane. You look like every meth zombie at every intersection I've ever driven up on. Just like, stop. I don't run around asking, like, how can I get healthy? Could anyone please help? How do I lose weight? Is pork good for me? I need to know about nitrates. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Unless it's about a chair with a warranty for heavies, then I'm not interested in your emails. Pork intake. You don't know me, dog. I'm not gonna play into this vicious cycle and let him and Red Bar have the privy to for years now. I know how it works. It feeds off anger. I'm not going to play into the vicious cycle that him and Red Bar have been privy to for years now. So again, Mike David and I seem like the sane ones here. You suck. And again, it's not just me. The community thinks you suck. The community is laughing at you. And I can't even imagine, the fact that you're over in Crumbum's thing. I don't know Crumbum, but I have a feeling if Crumbum and I were together, we'd be cracking beers and lolling at you. So good luck over there in the safe refuge of Crumbum's Discord. Check it out. Crumbum's Discord, crumbcord.gg. The point is, it's not anyone else. There's no amount of running away to another Discord that's going to make your show good. You eat it, paste it. You sound like you eat it, paste it, dog. I remember trying to boost. This is wild. I remember trying to boost his confidence genuinely by telling him the things I saw that he was doing well and acknowledging that no one else was doing them just because I thought he could use the confidence boost. I feel stupid for that part. Yeah, you should. Have you seen you, motherfucker? Fuck you. You're going to give me a confidence boost? Your voice tremors. Your voice shakes when you speak. Fuck you. You've miscalibrated where you're at and where I'm at. You are going to give me confidence? I don't need your confidence. You suck. You're a mentally ill guy who gets run out of every community he's a part of. You're going to give me confidence? Stuff your confidence in a sack. I need chair warranties. I remember I was trying to boost him and give him confidence, telling him he was doing things right. This is what he would write. Like, you've got Red Bar right where you want him now. You just need to keep on telling the truth. It's like, shut the fuck up, loser. You're psycho. You're psycho. Des REO, Comedy Shaman was never run out of the BBG. He was tolerated as a fool and gave us a lot of laughs. Mike stopped answering his emails and decided we were racist, melted down, and left. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like it. So he was kind of run out. He was a little bit kind of run out. Here's another one that he's over there in the Discord saying, this is a doozy. You ready for a good one? It's just going to be members only. Patrick talking about him roasting me. Yeah. Hey, stupid. We do a show every weekend that's members only. You sound like every other fucking idiot trying to make something what it's not. Wow, Patrick won't even put my show public. He made it members only. Oh, yeah, that's what show we were doing. It was a members only show. The members voted live for us to make fun of your podcast. I said, what do you guys want to do tonight? They were all like, Comedy Shaman. Holy shit, have you seen it? It sucks. This guy sucks. You should cover. Everyone wanted it. That's why we did it. You're a joke to everyone. I know you think like, oh, the community is going to rally behind me and get this bully Patrick. You suck, dog. Everyone knows you suck. I got emails calling you a meth addict. Whoa, what was that? Holy shit. We got a new guy. Everyone's laughing. Everyone. I didn't get one person going like, come on, man. You know he's pretty good. He could get it together. That could turn into a night. No, it can't. Let's go, Brandon, member for 5 months at the Podcuck level. We have very few people over there at the Podcuck level. That's $25 a month. Woo! Somebody's doing well. Let's go, Brandon. Come on. Shaman should be monitoring his daily sugary Coca-Cola intake. Roger Rodriguez says you want a spurgonomic chair. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So this is great. Read this. Roasting is done out of love. That wasn't love. Plus, it's on a free preview. Patrick is going to regret this when I have a better show than him in a few weeks. Patrick is going to regret this when I have a better show than him in a few weeks. He hasn't set up a show where he can be honest. I have. Let's see how it fucking works out. Let's see, dog. Let's see. Place your bets. Place your bets, everybody. I mean, the idea that this motherfucker who can't figure out how to turn on audio correctly, he's going, just wait a couple weeks. A few weeks, he's going to regret. Hey, dum-dum, I'm never going to regret it. I'll be your friend. Come back and be normal, and we can be friends. If you didn't think that was going to get fucking roasted, you're out of your mind. And by the way, you know, Bob Levy starts all these new shows, and they're garbage. They're going to get roasted. It's going to get roasted. Don't mean I can't hang out with Bob Levy and have a drink. They going to get roasted. I've set up a show where I can be honest over here. Can you? In a few weeks, Melton, you just wait. Okay. Ain't no one going to regret shit. Ain't no one over here going to... Melton's going to regret it in a few weeks. We'll wait for the Nielsen ratings, dipshit. We'll be waiting. What planet are you on? What fucking world are you in? I mean, come on, baby. Come on, honey. This is insane. And then I got some more messages this morning from some stupid bitch. These are some other ones. I guess he was talking to Why Do I Podcast, WATP Kevin Dumbfuck. He writes today at 3:13 a.m. in the Discord. I guess this is Crumb Bums. I don't know. I think I got it fixed, baby. Blinders are up, chin held high. I'm ready to fucking go. We set sail tomorrow, boys. Yeah, on the good ship. Shut the fuck up. We're all waiting. Why do I podcast says, hey, Comedy Shaman, I can empathize with your issues on your stream. I have been through them all, mostly live. Let me know if you want to get some help on your streaming setup. Again, please let's get this guy set up. You know, the only thing holding back his talent is the audio issues. That's really the only thing he had a problem with. I guess when you curled up in a fetal position and almost cried live. Hey, bitch, do you remember that? Where you started out a bit, you go, today's show is about country music that sucks. And then 5 minutes later, you were crying and using the N-word. Remember that? Was that OBS's fault or audio issue? I can't remember. You got it. You got it. Shaman says, thank you. I'm pretty confident when I get these ironed out, I'll have a decent little program going. No. Not decent. You said in a few weeks, Melton will regret this when I have a better show. So it better not be decent. It better be better. It better be heads and tails. He said, aside from the technical issues, I'm not ashamed of my performances. FR. I mean, I can talk for an hour without anything. No, you can't. Bitch, what were you watching? What were you watching, you bitch? You literally, at one point, you did that. You go, the thing about me is I'm so pro, I can talk for hours about anything. And then you leaned back and didn't talk. You literally did that. We laughed our asses off. You went, I can talk about anything. I'm a total pro. You did that. So you're delusional. You had gaps of silence so long we could have conversations, play memes, play bits, play songs. You're dumb. You're just not seeing what is. And for a guy who, espouses that logic of mine all the time, what is. Whatever is. Yes, you suck. You cannot talk. You cannot fill time. I don't know what you're looking at. You can't. So I guess all the years of watching other men do this, you've really ramped up this idea that you can do this and that you're great. And he said it. He's like, I'm more talented than all these guys. And the thing about me is I can talk. You can't. We're going to play a clip, stupid. We're going to play a clip, dumb. Because I guess you need to see more of your own performance. Go back and watch it. It's dog shit. It's not even close. I'm not being unfair. It's not close to acceptable. It's shit. And honey, it's not the audio. It's you. You will never be a guy. Take a page out of Drunk on Cringe's book and stop. Stop. I'm warning you. You're going to regret this. I'm warning you. Melton's not going to regret shit. I've been doing this 15 years. If I ate my own dick on here tomorrow, it wouldn't be the most incredible blip in my career. You put out one episode and you're like, I fucking nailed it, and Melton better watch his back. I'm coming for him. It's nuts. It's nuts. So here we go. Just so you can back up everything you said. Melton's gonna be sorry. I'll show him. He's gonna see. Okay, man. For a guy who's what is-ing all over the place, you gotta stop lying. And I'm bringing it up. Make it full screen. Let's skip to the middle.
Oh, we're setting all this up.
We didn't watch this. We didn't watch it. The whole thing. So I'm going to skip to the middle to a part we didn't fucking watch, and you can tell us how it's all fucking done. And I'll let the big audience see it today. We're not going to hide he's hiding it behind members only. You're a fucking idiot. You're a lying idiot. I set up a show where I can be honest. Yeah, then am I hiding it behind members only because I'm scared of you? You're dumb. You're dumb. We're coming after your whole family. Corn Diff, $9.99 super sticker. Don't let it happen again, Corn Diff. We're not made for that kind of stuff today. Here we go. Here's Captain Confident. I can talk about anything for hours. I don't need topics. The only thing I got wrong was my audio. Here we go. I have no idea what this timestamp is. I skipped to the middle. This could be anything. So it's just as much of a chance of being genius as it is being dog shit. Just kidding. It'll be dog shit. It'll be dog shit. There's nothing in this bag but dog shit. Okay? Here we go.
Things got to go wrong, right? Right? Like, fuck, dude. Like,
I mean, I didn't see this before, but holy shit. No, this seems great. Patrick, you laid down on the floor and kicked the air. Yeah, I guess we're the same guy.
can't do it. I tried. I gave it an honest try, guys. I'm sorry. So, trust me, any frustration you're feeling, triple it. And
why would you be feeling frustration? You did what you set out to do. You said this was, except for the audio, it's just this was the show you wanted to do. So why would you be feeling triple anxiety? This is going great.
Add a fucking cheeseburger to it, and that's what I'm fucking feeling.
I had a cheeseburger, and that's what I'm feeling. Lay off the beef, bro. I'm worried about your beef intake. We might have to send you a message. You're having too much beef.
Yeah, this is just wow.
No, it's going. This is the show. Melton better watch out. Melton better watch his back.
My frustrations right now, trying to explain them. It's like,
look, you're a guy who talks for a living, and you can talk through anything. So you shouldn't need to try to explain it. Just explain it. Use your loquacious attitude to just whip out a tapestry of a tale for the people at home. We want to hear it. You're the comedy shaman, right? You're the comedy shaman. Why don't you be a comedy Sherpa and lead us up a mountain of whatever narrative you're trying to spin and just, I'm trying to tell you guys, I had a cheeseburger. No. This is going great.
It's like the feeling that a baby must feel like when it's first pulled out of the womb, you know, and like gets yanked out by the legs if everything goes right. Hopefully it didn't go down by the head and fucking didn't get its soft little head pushed in by the doctor.
So he thinks babies are pulled out by the legs. Now, I don't have a uterus anymore. But as a C-section baby myself, when the head's not coming out first, I believe it's referred to as breech. And it's dangerous. He thinks babies, when everything's going well, are pulled out by the feet. Hopefully it's not turned around and comes out head first because the doctor would just mash it. Okay.
And you know, the doctor pulls it out. And when the doctor pulls it out, what does the doctor do?
Spank it? So he believes every movie he's ever seen. Feet first.
Smack.
We're not dealing with a Mensa member here. Yeah, he's an idiot. Come on, guys. Melton's gonna regret it. And again, he goes in. We're 30 minutes into your show. You shouldn't be arms crossed in moody mode. Sorry, Moody.
Act on the ass. And that's the welcome you get into this world. Well, that's the way I'm fucking feeling right now. I feel like a baby that was just pushed out the womb and fucking given a slap on the ass by a barely English-speaking Nigerian doctor working at Riverside Hospital.
How we doing, guys? Pretty good? You guys ready to sign up for the Patreon?
And And then, you know, fuck, probably got an umbilical cord tied all around my neck.
He thinks he's riffing. I'm not kidding you. He thinks this, when he thinks about, like, I can talk about anything in riff, this is what he's talking about. This is tip-top peak riffing for Comedy Shaman. He thinks this is going great.
Got to get fucking transported to St. Jude just to have a chance, you know? That's just to have a chance. That's just so hopefully I can grow up.
So let's look at the comments here coming in. Wow. Never happened. Comedy none. Comedy who. I love his voices. Babies rappel down the umbilical. Cool rug. Choking yourself. Comedy necromancer. Hello, meath mouth. Meth mouth. This is so weird. Too much intelligence on the internet. Cringe. Comedy pilot. Try circumcision. A slap. Cattle gets pulled out by its legs. I'm on meth. Wow. Edgy material, bro. Someone had bad parents. Guy has a point. This rules. I'm confused. Is this not a professional? I clearly see sound treatment on the walls. He sounds like a real hoot. Comedy killer creep. Killing. I would sign up for his Patreon. I like supporting little guys. The comedy car crash. He's been pissed since his first breath. Comedy librarian. Clay, this doesn't look like well behavior. Can't you go fishing or hunting or panning for minerals in West Virginia if you need a hobby? Comedy Shaman Manifesto. This guy seems pretty cool. Yeah, not how I remember it. Edgy. What in God's name is he talking about? This is worse than a drum solo. I mean, so there you go. You know, Melton's going to regret it when your show's better. I mean, we don't have the time. I only have 30, 40 years left on this earth at you know, the most. So when is your show going to be better? I'm waiting. I got all the audio figured out. I can't wait until there's no audio issues and we can get pure, unadulterated shaman.
You know, and be a fucking malnourished geriatric child that probably will grow up and have progeria.
A malnourished geriatric child. You know, he clearly understands the language. He knows English.
You know, and be one of those. In the arms of the angel.
Again, don't take my bits. He is I guarantee you he's the kind of guy who does this alone and cracks himself up. I mean, he's so delusional. He's convinced himself he's good at, like he's a pro at this. It's insane, Shaman. Shaman, I'm not, I don't have a dog in the fight. I call things like they are. You don't have it, man. I know you want to. I know you want it. I know you want to have it. You want to think you're a guy. You want to think you cannot do. I'm warning you now. I'm warning you now. You cannot and shall not be successful at this. And I know you're just going to use that as the wind beneath your wings, but I'm letting you know that it's not going to go well. I can tell. I can tell at an open, like Summer Sinclair. It's like, honey, you're never going to be a successful stand-up comedian. But I guess just keep wasting decades trying. You're no different than that bitch. You're no different than Donkey Lips. You're no different than Chad. Chad thinks he's great. Chad thinks he's really great. By the way, Chad, we're waiting for your assessment of this weekend. And once you come out and tell everybody how this weekend went, then there may or may not be audio and firsthand accounts that refute it. But I'm not going to say anything that I have or know until Chad comes out and tells us how it went. Because then we can see how he's going to spin it. Oh, he's still going.
And then they'll like play a video of me like with a bald head, smiling, sitting behind some white lady.
Do you hear his shaky voice too? Again, this guy thinks he's like a guy. It's wild.
Dubbed her way into the picture. It's got a fucking box of chocolates or something else that, you know, a sick kid wouldn't want. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm that sick kid in the picture with the white lady that got his head squished when he was being pulled out of the womb because his umbilical cord was tied around his neck, and all I want to do is... But I can't fucking do it. It's like you get so close, and then it's like, nope, your body's auto mechanism stops it from happening. It's like, God, can't you just grant me one favor? Just one.
Yeah, I imagine women are creeped out by you. Because again, this shows an overall level of you have no self-awareness. This is bad. This is shit. You're shit. And again, I'm not saying that to be mean. If Cardiff's kids started up a show, it'd probably be garbage. You know? I'm sorry. If Kush King decided he was going to go live right now and show us how it's done, it would be dog shit, I'm guessing. I'd actually, Flimsy Greenberg could turn on a camera and bury you with laughs and being, a personality. So I've met people in this world that could host a show and wouldn't dream of it. You don't have anything near talent, and you're like, I got this. Okay. Take that, Cardiff's kid's husband.
It would be...
Why are you painting bananas?
Greatly appreciated, Lord, but no, you got to sit there in bed with the white lady with progeria while she tries to take pictures with you for her Instagram.
And no one even knows what he's talking about. Hey now. By the way, I'm on season 6, episode 13 of The Sopranos. I got 9 episodes left. I'm doing it. And I don't regret it. It's been a good show. I'm glad I went back and gave it a chance. Thanks for the recommendation.
So she can share it with all of her friends that she went to college with, so she can prove to them that she's as cool as Jenny, who went to the Peace Corps last year.
You can call me Nannerpuss, and guess what? I love Nannerpuss. You can call me Nannerpuss, and guess what?
Yeah. That's actually that's how I'm feeling right now. Now I'm looking at my screen here. Now I realize I could try to figure this out some more. Or I could do what I know works.
Yeah, just go with your instincts and riff, baby. KB. Okay.
Fuck.
Whoa, now he's drinking liquor.
Oh my God.
Is that a flask of Fireball? What was that?
That was a big swig. I shouldn't have done that.
I call it Northern Comfort.
Fuck.
Whoa. Again, imagine this guy going, Melton's going to be sorry when I'm...
Ugh. Okay.
I'll tell you this. Anytime, you never want your hand to go like this. If you do this, you're tarred. Sorry, Disgracie.
Jesus Christ, buddy. Don't do that to yourself. Look, I don't completely hate myself, despite what you might have heard me say earlier.
You love yourself. You said Melton's going to be toast when I get done with him.
Like maybe 20% okay.
Silence.
Okay, I'm reading the chat now. Yeah, see...
You don't have to say that. You can just do it.
I'm not going to listen to you, Citizen M, when you have already...
Citizen M and him going back and forth with each other would be great. Yeah, but Red Bar... Yeah, but you're not like Red... Yeah, but I like Red... But you're Red Bar...
Made up your mind that you want to hate me. You've told me that.
I mean, you put this out. This is no one's fault. This is what I'm saying, I'm not being mean. You put this out and said, watch this. It's great. And by the way, even after it's over, you're like, I nailed it. There was a little sound problem, but I'm great. It's exactly what I wanted to do. And once the sound problems are nailed out, it's going to be great. It's not. This is dog shit. This is coconut ice cream sandwiches at a birthday party. Everyone's looking around going like, is this it?
This. And you've said explicitly to me that when I make videos...
I like Citizen M again. I'm back on your side, Citizen M. If you hate this, then I'm with you.
I'm probably going to block you because...
I mean, you're already where Steel Toe is. You're blocking people who don't like your show. You're leaving whole communities because they don't like your show. Your show sucks. It's not us, you know? And by the way, if my fans were sitting here in my chat going like, this is actually pretty good, I'd kill myself. I'd jump off a bridge. I'd be like, I've got it all wrong. I've had it all wrong this whole time. Ah!
You're going to do things that will make me want to block you. Now,
this is a great first show. Audio problems, crying, curled up in a ball, impressions, racism, and blocking haters. It's everything you want to be.
Since I hit that unmute button, it has been entertaining as fuck. You can tell me whatever you want, but you poking the bear is just going to give me a better product.
Where's the bear? You're not the bear, bitch. You're barely capable of talking.
I'm being serious.
He's the bear, guys. Don't poke the bear. Guys, he's the bear. Mr. Blue Sky, Adrian Brody is doing some method acting. Get it? Addicted to Ubiquity. Will you give Better Call Saul another chance? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. You know, I recently went back. I say recently, in the past 3 years, like, went back and watched Breaking Bad again and bailed on the last season. I also went back and tried to watch Lost again and bailed on the last season. It gets so bad. They become so bad at the end, and Sopranos better not do that. You know, it's gearing up. I hope something really, really bad happens.
Serious. It's going to give me a much better product. You know why? Because when I get riled up, I'm much more fucking entertaining.
I mean, I can't wait to see it, tough guy. Please show us the real you. Why won't they just let me be? You're going to do my show on Shaman TV. I'm going to go on Rumble and say the N-word and do all the things that I want to do. I'm going to bring you back to O&A because I like to be real gay.
I'm not a easily agreeable person. I'm a person with many, many issues. Very many issues. The laundry list goes on and on and on. I've been a junkie. You know, I've fucking fucked over a lot of my best friends I've ever had. And then the other friends that were really good friends are mostly dead. And you know, it is what it is. But the matter of fact is that I've got a gift for this. You can say whatever the fuck you want, dude.
You don't.
At the end of the day, if you're picking a fight with me, that's something on your end, dog.
No one's picking. This is the other thing, too. Like, what a bitch. No one's picking a fight. You put out a show. You're trying to make the leap from fan to guy. We've watched it happen so much over the past year. You know, literally, like, Chad's trying to become a guy, and Chad can't do it. You know what I mean? Joey C., Lil Mir, Chow, all these losers, you're the same guy. But worse. You know, you're the worst one yet. So, I look, you can hate me. You can never come back to our community or whatever. I have to show you what people are saying about you in public. It's not me, man. This is shit. This is bad. You don't want to hear what your hero, Mike David, would say about this if he saw it. You don't. You don't. You're not good at this. You don't have a talent for this. At all. At all. I wouldn't let you be in charge of the donut commitment at an AA meeting. Your head is not screwed on straight. Everybody you love is dead or gone, you said? I wonder why. You're not a comedy shaman. that implies you're some sort of healer and you relate to comedy. I've seen no evidence of this today at all. As a matter of fact, I feel more ill than when I started. The shaman part didn't take. And the comedy part, well, I'm not sure if that even exists. So maybe try a new name like Spurg Salesman or, you know, bath salt boogeyman or just don't ever make one of these again. I don't know. I don't have any ideas because there's no personality even there. You know, you think you have this dynamic, cool thing going, and it's, you know, I don't even know what to say to you. Patrick, what's your thoughts on Mr. Robot? I haven't watched it.
I mean,
I watched a little of the first season. I watched.
Really, that goes out to a lot of people. I'm really not a normal dude, Smurf King. Like, look,
You're talking. You don't have to say I'm not a normal dude, Smurf King.
Many things. Normal is not one. Whether you want to look at my history, the fact I fucking shake like a leaf half the goddamn time, it's tremors. It sucks.
Melton's gonna regret it.
Get me wrong, Lobster. I still got issues, but I'm not physically dependent on anything. Now, do I smoke way fucking too many of that? Yeah, absolutely. But that almost made me throw up because I don't fucking drink. Like, okay, I do drink. That's a lie. And
what the fuck is happening? You can't even, like, this isn't talent adjacent. This is on the other side of the tracks of talent.
Is it a problem? Arguably. I used to fucking do meth and hair.
Am I a loser? Totally. Do I have a lot of problems? Yes. Do I smoke too much? Yes. Do I drink? No. Actually, I do. And I have a lot of issues. And I have a lot of problems. And I shake. And I used to be a druggie. But I'm talented. And Melton's going to be... It's like, what the fuck?
Heroin.
Don't make it about me. Shut up about me. Don't say my name, motherfucker. Go your own way and do your own thing. Go do your own thing. Stop, invoking the name of Red Bar every 2 minutes. You're insane, bro.
I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, if I can make it through the day feeling good, pissing clear, without any pains.
Jesus.
You see, in Citizen, it's just... Everything is what it is. You know? My issues are my issues. Your issues are your issues, bub. And I'm not going to make fun of you for your
bub.
issues.
Your issues are your issues,
no,
bub.
If they impede upon what I'm trying to do, yeah, absolutely. But I can sit here and go solo. And for you to pretend...
He really thinks he can. This is the crazy part. He's like, I can sit here and talk about anything. I can go solo. You can't. What the fuck are you talking about? You cannot. You cannot. I can sit here and go solo.
And this is not entertaining. Is it a train wreck? Goddamn right it is. This is a fucking train wreck of masterful proportions.
You said that you did everything you set out to do and you were proud of it.
But if I'm not ashamed of it, what's the fucking issue? Well, seriously, what's the issue? Because
dogs aren't ashamed of giant soupy shits. It doesn't mean it's fun to come upon. That's how we feel about your show. No one's saying you're ashamed of it. We're saying you should be. That's the difference. We know you're not ashamed of it. You think this is awesome. Yeah, Comedy Shaman should go on MLC. I mean, don't worry. He will. He will. He thinks he's a guy. Don't worry about it. He will. This is like the quad father. Like, I'd rather be the quad father than this guy. The quad father's like with it. practical, almost goddamn charming, I dare say. This guy's so oblivious to how he's coming across. He thinks it's great.
My ass off to get to this point in life. And I'm not.
I worked my ass off to get to this? Oof. What a poor worker.
That's not something you would be able to see. Fuck. A lot of you guys are first.
By the way, at the beginning of the show, he bragged about how he's like the smartest guy in Ohio, pretty much. He's like, nobody from around here can talk as eloquently as me, and it's insane. It's like, dude, you suck. How we see ourselves and how we are in real life, it's insane. Again, I don't think I'm the best at this at all. But when I say I can talk and go solo, I can. And you won't have much silence. He literally can't. And he's screaming about how good he is and better than everyone. Melton will be sorry. What planet are you on, honey bunches of oats?
Getting introduced to me. And I understand that. And I encourage you to record this.
By the way, you want to see how it started and how it's going? We did this the other night. It's so funny. Listen to this guy whine right now. And by the way, it gets better. Wait till you see him put his legs up. Just so we can get to that part. When he gets really, really emotional and almost fucking cries with his legs up.
With Red Bar.
Oh!
Red Bar.
Here we go.
A revolutionary.
It wasn't.
Media
it wasn't.
That showed the world, in my opinion.
He's so dumb. And for anyone with history on this shit, Red Bar wasn't doing anything anyone else wasn't doing. Grow the fuck up. This is what I'm talking about. Something about Mike David. God bless him. He did it. He was able to do it. He got a hold of these mealy-minded, weak young men. Weak as fuck young men. No offense, but that's what you are if you're this into it and this brainwashed by Mike David. It was a revolutionary insight. What? What are you all talking about? It's a podcast. It's bananas. It's a quality show. With a funny host. Not denying that. What is revolutionary game. When he came along, it changed. You're out of your mind. You're out of your fucking mind. I don't know if it's because I know knew Mike David, like in real life. You're so fucked up and twisted on everything in your brain. It's sad, dog. And again, if I was Mike David, I'm cringing every time my name comes out of your mouth. I don't know how he feels about you, but I guarantee you he hates this. He hates this. You're an idiot. Listen to how he talks about it. You'll hear. He's like, when he came along, it was like a revolutionary, transformative to you, baby girl. I know, it blew your mind. Wow, a guy can do this in his home? It was revolutionary. You're an idiot. You're an idiot looking for something. You're broken. I guarantee you don't have a dad or a mom or a family or a girlfriend or a loved one, anything. You're alone and lonely and broken and needed something. And Mike David was there for you. And you had never seen anything like it. So in your brain, he's the center of the universe and the catalyst for all. It's wild. It's wild. It's just a show. It's a show that never got really big either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we all talking about? We're hanging out with, videos that get 3,000 to 6,000 views, and we're all sitting here like transformative, revolutionary. It's a bully with a microphone. Same as you think you are. But you're dumb. You're dumb. Listen to how it molded this little man's mind.
He showed us all something special.
He showed us all. This is what nuts do too. You're with him. You're lumped in with him. Just like you tried to pull me into it. I'm taking a play from Melton's book. Melton stopped watching Red Bar when they went after him. I wasn't watching Red Bar. Sorry. You act like I was watching it and they turned on me. That's you. That's you. Don't bring us into it. Red Bar was amazing. He showed us all how podcasts can. No, he didn't. We're all laughing at you. You're showing what a cult personality did to you, not anything else. We're not dumb. We didn't go like, whoa, he really showed us all what podcasts could be. You're retarded, dude. Like, I stop bringing us into your broken-headed world. Enough's enough.
That whether you like him, whether you hate him, we all need to agree.
We all have to agree he's the God. He is a God. No, I didn't listen either. You fucking idiot. Like, I'm letting you know. I would tell you, but if you think I was sitting around watching and then he turned on me and I was like, well, I'm done watching this. You're dumb. I'm doing my own shit. Like, I'm not sitting around watching.
We all need to agree that like you got to be able to separate the baby from the bathwater first off, which means that bad people are going to have good qualities, good people are going to have bad qualities. Oh shit, Unbleached, I'm that bad about tangenting, aren't I? Thank you. Okay. So, you're right.
No, you can talk about anything. Melton's going to regret it.
Yeah, I got to give Citizen M enough content to make it a video. So you're right. I was telling the story, and I got sidetracked because motherfuckers talking shit. You've seen my DMs. Well, listen, if you knew how many people I'd made an ass out of to myself because of my own lack of love, you would be shocked. So
no, we wouldn't. That's what I've been saying.
I'm the motherfucker. Listen, I'm the motherfucker that's got to deal with the consequences of me being a dumbass in the fucking DMs and the emails of whoever. That's the reality. Because, like, I didn't love myself for a long time, and I'm still learning to now. That's reality. And
so this is what I'm talking about. Like, these are the most broken motherfuckers on the earth, and they can't stop emailing everybody about how to get their. I'm sorry. I get it. You're skinnier than me. Don't email anyone else health advice. You're unhealthy. You're unwell. You know, for everyone who looks at me and goes, fat, could lose some weight, fat, everyone's looking at you going like, Jesus Christ. And again, you know, I don't know how many people, if they had to choose to be me or you, would pick me and would pick you. To some people, like Ray, being fat is the worst thing you could ever be. Although Ray has every affliction of a fat person and I don't. You know, Ray can't walk without duct taping his toes together. So who's the fat? On paper, you know, on a scale, I guess I'm the fat. When it comes to afflictions and ability to be athletic, how's Ray doing? So I don't know if you'd rather be this shaky spaz or this fat fuck, but I have a feeling to be pretty down the middle. Some people would be like, I'll take the mental idiot who at least can, you know, wear a size 22 Levi's. And a lot of people would be like, I'd rather have my brains and wits all about me and be a loudmouth spurg. I'll take Melton.
You know, when you don't have that internal approval of yourself, you look for it from external places.
Yes! Correct! You latched on to a guy.
And that fucking sucks. That fucking sucks.
And now you can't stop saying his fucking name. And by the way, what is that face? You know. Never email me again, loser. Never email me again. You don't get to tell anybody how it goes from now on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sucks. When you make a jackass out of yourself,
wow.
You don't love yourself enough.
I wasn't ready for that.
Let me tell you.
Hello, you're on the Onion Town. Hi.
Onion Town, hi. This fucking guy is a pale, pussy, faggot, dark-eyed piece of shit.
Wow.
He sucks. Where'd this guy come from?
He's a fan of the show who keeps telling everybody how stuff works.
Well, he knows how stuff works if you want to be a fucking pussy. Imagine him trying to lay pipe. Every girl in the fucking world would be disappointed.
Okay,
All right,
not everything's about pipe and laying pipe. Laying pipe. Your dick's 4.5 inches long. I don't know if we need to call it pipe. If anything, it's like a PVC elbow.
I mean, you want to feel like a fucking retard. I heard Clay got kicked out of the BBG for being a sex pest. In all truth, that might be more acceptable than what happened. I mean, I don't think it is.
Okay, so you see how broken he is and self-conscious and shy and quiet. Listen to how the show started. Listen to how he started it, how cool and confident he was going to be. Ready? Hit it.
How we doing? How we doing, everybody?
That's what he wanted it to be. That's how he had to psych himself up and jerk off before the show to come in. How we doing? How we doing, everybody? 30 minutes later, yeah, I had a lot of problems, and I didn't know how to do it. And I drink too much, and I shake, and I have nobody in my life, and I lash out, and I look for people, and I'm a loser. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? What happened to that? What happened to that energy? That was dope. That's when he came. Swallowed the cum. Hit him. How we doing? How we doing? Hit it.
How we doing? How we doing, everybody? Welcome to the very special premiere of The Shaman Show. Here you are. I am The Shaman, and it's nice to have y'all here with me today. So let's get into this.
So that's how confident he was in the beginning. That was peak confidence. And then he gets his leg up in the chair and wants to talk about vulnerability and cry.
They are what they are. But what you can do, you can control your response. You can control your own actions.
Remember when you were talking about blocking people and then you immediately left the NLO after one review of your podcast? What about controlling your response? I'll block you if you...
And you can do that by forgiving yourself.
Oh, boy. Now he's talking about forgiving himself.
The VBG is streaming this. They can, man. This
no
is the most
shit.
Therapeutic.
He's licking his lips like Ray now.
Situation I've had in a long fucking time.
This is the most therapeutic situation I've had in a long time.
Call investigators, and that's funny, Ian. I like that. So yeah, it is. You know, it is what it is.
Okay, that was a spurg laugh. That was a spurg laugh. I mean, you don't get a laugh like that and ever talk about me. No one gets to do this with their face and then talk about me. Watch this.
If I don't care, call investigators and.
Whoa.
That's funny, Ian.
Ooh.
In a long fucking time, including therapy. So if I don't care.
I don't care. I don't even care. Watch his face right here. Watch this. I got to get out of the way. Watch his face scrunch up and go.
Call investigators.
Whoa. Print it.
And that's funny, Ian.
Print it.
I like that. So yeah, it is. You know, it is what it is. And look, my one piece of advice is to everybody is to accept things for what they are.
Bitch, you're stealing my shit. Your one piece of advice for me was stop eating pork 3 times a day. You're dumb.
I've got to stop. I don't care. This is entertaining. You think I don't know that? Like, I've got chops for this, dude.
He really believes this. I can't. I've got chops for this, bro. He's not trolling either. I thought it was a troll. No, he really believes this.
I don't need video to keep going. Like, I understand. Dude, if this was a bad recording, do you think it would be drawing immediate attention? No, because it would be like Joey fucking C, where it just gets put in our face by other content creators. Yeah, like, this is actually entertaining. So you can pretend whatever you want. What is.
So you're just a hack. You just repeat everything everyone else says. Your main note, if I have one piece of advice for anyone, it's what is. Hey, idiot, you're stealing. You're a fucking parasite with no originality. You can't do it. You don't have chops for this. It's shit. It's offensive. It's offensive. Screaming what is as if you invented. Shut up. You have nothing to say. I don't even need video. I'm so good at this. I have chops.
Am I crazy? Yeah.
No. You're not. You're a loser. You're a uninteresting loser. That's not crazy. People who are losers and have nothing going on think they're I'm crazy. No, you're dumb and low IQ. You're low IQ. You're mentally ill and low IQ. That's not crazy. You're depressed and have no one. You're not wild and interesting. Yeah, I'm just, no.
Entertaining? Yeah. What is.
Can't stop saying it.
You want to hear what's funny?
Can't stop
Snake,
saying
what's up, bro? Yeah, Ian, you want to hear what's funny? No, I might actually cry, and I don't give a fuck if I cry. You think I won't cry openly? You think I won't let you see the tears of a clown, motherfucker? If there's a smile on my face. Okay, that was awful. But the point is I will let you see the tears of a clown. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not insecure about who I am. I don't care. I am what I am. Even if 80% of the world laughs at me, I am what I am. I will care tomorrow about what? Yeah, dude, I can't promise you I'm not going to kill any more people because, like, who knows? I just haven't got the taste for blood. How do you know I haven't got the taste for blood? Like, for real, you guys are sick because it is what it is. You got to realize that.
He just keeps repeating the same thing over and over. 1 hour of it is what it is. It is what it is. What is. It is what it is. If I could give you one piece of advice, it is what it is. It is what is. It is what it is.
Like, just because you guys don't have the balls to throw your issues on the table, like,
it's not balls. People discuss issues with family and friends. That's who can help. This isn't brave. This is retarded.
I mean, you look at somebody like Mike David Red Bar.
Oh, my God. Your daddy isn't coming.
Oh, well, everything I do is the best. Everything is great. Jules, everything is wonderful. And it's like, bro.
Is that what he says? Everything I do is the best. Everything is wonderful. Jules, everything is the best. Again, I don't watch Red Bar, but I doubt he's ever said those words. I'm not close with Mike anymore, but last time I checked, he's not fucking retarded.
Oh, you are a miserable little fucker that's haunted by literal demons to the point of where you got shadow people standing in your fucking doorway and you're asking for prayers. Don't brandish teardrops. It's going to happen eventually on the show. Why would I take any advice from you, man?
Look who...
Would I take a single drop of advice from you, dude?
You think it comes in drops?
You're telling me to go against everything that I am. Like, if I feel I'm going to cry, I'm going to fucking cry. You know why? Because I'm going to be me, dude. I don't give a fuck.
I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me.
Like, if 90% of the world makes fun of me, that means I've got...
It was 80 a minute ago. Now we're up to 90. By the end of this, it's going to be 99.9.
10% of the world that I can work with.
It was 80 literally a minute ago.
Ooh, okay, Clay, what? I shouldn't be reading this.
Yeah, I forgot his name's Clay. His name is Clay. So it's perfect. It's like, okay. Okay. Clay, is it?
I'm waffling around like a creepy marionette. You don't realize how you're coming off. Dude, I
don't care. I'm good at this.
I am this fucking weird person. Like, that's the frustrating part. Why did I sell my homie the bad junk? You had to make a dollar. But like, dude, if I'm gonna fucking cry, I'm gonna cry.
We heard you. Cry or get off the...
Because I'm not ashamed of it. I don't give a fuck. I am what I am.
It is what it is.
Am I that jackass that made a fucking retard out of myself in the BBG?
Oh yeah, the bitch.
Dope? You're goddamn right. It is what it is. There's no going back.
He just keeps repeating the same shit. Not an original fucking thought rattling around in that bean of his.
Changing it. And so it's like, you take the...
And it's all whining now. It's all, so what? I don't even care. And you guys want to hate on me? It doesn't even fucking matter. Welcome, everybody. Remember that?
Good with the bad. It's probably because
Is he chewing his tongue?
Panicky lisp. It's probably because my fucking mouth is drying
No,
up.
I have a panicky lisp. He's stealing all my bits.
Because I'm getting fucking pissed off screaming and I got a nicotine pouch in.
You haven't screamed. Do you think this is screaming? He's like, I'm just getting really pissed off because of all the screaming, and you guys are making me scream. And what it is, and I'll cry. I'm not afraid to fucking cry. What it is, you guys are making me mad. All the screaming. This is you screaming? And this idiot can't stop lying. Like, you're not aware of what's going on, idiot. Melton ain't gonna regret shit. You suck. You think you're screaming. You're not plugged in. You're not with us here on Earth. You're not good, and you're not screaming. This is screaming, idiot!
And I also fucking hit that whiskey.
I have a feeling you live with people, and you can't. That's what I have a feeling. You have roommates, or a dog, or a caretaker, or a team of psychiatrists that could burst in at any minute. That's not foam on the walls. It's padding.
Look, no.
I'm just getting really tired of screaming.
No, I don't want to take M down a peg, man.
You couldn't. You know, I don't know much about Citizen M, but Jesus, you're pathetic, dude. He's pathetic, but you're like, you know, Citizen M would call up into your show and be like, you sound like a fucking loser. And we'd all laugh and laugh. We like Citizen M. Citizen M's not trying to be something he's not. We know he's a spurg. We know he's a redhead. We get it.
Because what is.
And shut the fuck up with the what is. I mean, holy shit. He just cannot. What is. You're not good at this. How come that doesn't matter? You keep repeating, I got a talent for this. I got a knack for this. I'm good at this. I got chops. It's like, they better be pork chops. They better be pork chops. Because they ain't Chamonix Common chops. You know what I'm saying? How we doing on the steel toe goal? Any goal to hit? Anyway, I got to get out of here. I said I couldn't do the whole thing because I felt ill. But I pretty much did it. And then we're going to get out of here now because I watching this has made me so sick, so sad. So sad and ill. Anyway, I want to thank you for being here today. I had a good time. I wish Comedy Shaman the best. Nice guy. He was a fun member of our community, but you delusional. You're delusional. That's not. You're not good. You don't have chops. You've made a huge.
I've made a huge mistake.
You have seriously miscalibrated. And I'm not being mean. I'm not trying to attack you. You put this out. And we just called it. What is, right? Citizen M says, I'm not pathetic. I'm the one that gave Lemmy the idea that led you to doing a rage quit not long ago. I haven't rage. What are you talking about? See, I don't know. Everybody like thinks they like. Everyone's walking around with like a thing in their head where like I don't even know what he's talking about, but he's like, apparently him and Lemmy are both walking around going like, say whatever you want, but we're the ones who like fucked you up the other day. And it's like, okay. No one knows what you're talking about. And you didn't. But I guess if you and Lemmy think it and get together and IM each other and go, hey, and don't worry, I know there's fake Citizen M's and I get it. But that doesn't change anything. Like that guy thinks I made you rage quit the other day. It's like, huh? Then I guess you did. I didn't know. I guess you did. What is it? So if I did, embarrassing. So somebody says they have 175 to go. I'd see 0. I don't see a total at the top. Who are they making fun of now?
I gotta go back farther. Where's the fart?
Are concerned that their daughter might miss.
I don't know. I don't think they have a goal or anything. Anyway, I don't really, I'm not. I know you all think I'm super invested. I'm not. So we'll see you tomorrow. We've had a great time. Shaman is Lemmy's leader. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. So now you want to pretend when Lemmy told you, when Lemmy told you that you needed to change the subject, no, I went private and did 3 more hours. I shut the stream down and went to a members only stream and did 3 more hours. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was enraged and boiling, but did I rage quit or rage go private? Is it changing now? No, but you I've had enough.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you decoy if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the taco pony party be a party of soul. To make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the onions that nobody like past. Have my homeboy lame prank call him fast. Have him thinking that he hates him like right before he berates him. And the way that he baits him, put him right on blast. Like Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I called in he treated me like trash. He would abuse and berate me for the sake of some laughs. And the worst part was when he fucked your mother straight in the ass.